Good afternoon, one and all. Merry Sunday to you. Merry cold Sunday. I've got some people are sending me video clips from outside the stadium, and it's snowing. I know there shouldn't be any massive surprise to anybody that's been following the weather of late, but it is snowing up there. It's snowing pretty heavily. Looks very Christmassy, actually. But anyway, there's plenty of time for Christmassy stuff. Big game today. Very, very big game, I feel. I might have over-egged it a little bit in the preview. Let's just put it that way. I think I confidently predicted a win, but there were a couple of things that escaped my attention, let's say, or I didn't really factor in to my predictions. And that is that it's an away game followed by another away game. And that's always going to be more difficult. And David Moyes has been at pains to point out that we haven't really had any training ground time. So I think that's sort of made me a little bit more nervous about it. But anyway, for those of you that are tuning in to Hammers Chat for the first time, where have you been and why? Don't type the answer, by the way. We'll have enough comments in the chat when we start being silly in just a minute. Here's what you can expect from this video. In a minute, we're going to have the lineups. I will reveal the lineups. Many of you probably already know the lineups before I do. I don't look at the chat because I know a few of you have some sort of insider knowledge. I like to react to the lineups. So we'll deal with that in just, what is the time now? In about 3 minutes, the lineups will be out. Then after that, we will have a little discussion about the lineups. Then what we'll probably do is look at the Man City team. Then we will maybe devise a little bet, and which will be an accumulator vet. Accumulator vet. What's an accumulator vet? That's just lots and lots of people that love animals, I guess, isn't it? No, but we won't have one of those. We'll have an accumulator bet. I will announce a phrase, a silly phrase, possibly quite a rude phrase. If you want to be entered in to win the prize pot from this bet, then you type in the phrase. It's really as simple as that. We'll have some predictions from you lot. We'll have some comments from the chat, some general silliness, and then straight away after that, Charlie will come and join us, and Charlie will take you through the watch along. Charlie will be here for all the game. Lovely company to keep for the game. And by the way, I'll be joining Charlie and Ray. I noticed Ray's in the chat there. I've seen as much, and in the Patreon and the Hammers Chat Patreon podcast. And that will be, I think we're recording it Monday or Tuesday. I need to get back to Charlie on that. Afterwards, I'll be back for the post-match review. Bit nervous, a little bit nervous. Oh, before I do that, actually, before we get going, before I reveal the teams, what can I say? Mrs. Gonzo wants to sell you something.
This holiday season, take 25% off during Manscaped's Black Friday sale. From grooming gifts that will make him smell incredible to skin-safe trimmers that will have him feeling smooth, you can find the perfect gift for any man on your holiday shopping list. So what are you waiting for? Make sure Manscaped is under your tree and your stockings are stuffed full of great gifts. Go to manscaped.com today and save 25% off site-wide plus free shipping.
The downside is I know what I'm getting for Christmas. The plus side, I think we all know what the plus side is. Anyway, that's Manscaped. Manscaped are sponsoring this video. 25% off. I think up until Cyber Monday and including Cyber Monday. Go to manscaped.com. In fact, I think it's UK/Manscaped. Right, anyway, type in Manscaped into Google. Go and check them out. 25% off. Actually, it's really good. The gear is very, very good. I'm looking finely trimmed. All ready for you lot and this video. And of course, Mrs. Gonzo. They've been great supporters of the channel. We thank them very much. Seriously, 25% off now. Don't use your Hammers Chat code, which is 20%. 25% now. If you're going to be late to the party, your Hammers Chat code will still be active for 20% off afterwards. But don't use it now. Get the full 25% off. Right, okay. I think it's lineup time, my lovelies. Are we ready? I'm certainly ready. Right, I'm actually just gonna see. I'm gonna look on the West Ham Tinder, but I've let a little bit too much go there, really, haven't I? I'm gonna check on the West Ham Twitter page. Oh God. Oh dear. Not going to live that one down. Why would I go on Tinder when clearly Mrs. Gonzo is such a fine specimen? Oh, God, help. Here's the team. Lucas Fabianski in goal. Johnson. Oh, I thought this might happen. I think we're going 3 at the back. I thought this might happen. I thought Moyes would do this. Johnson, right wing back. I think this is how we're going. Dawson will be the right centre back. Satsuma would be the central centre back. Aaron Cresswell, the left centre back. Masuaku, left wing back. Yes, I thought this would happen. Declan Rice, Thomas Souček will be in the middle of the pitch somewhere. And then El Fornicador, the Fornicator, Pablo Fornals. Long name that, isn't it, really? Said Benrahma and Mikel Antonio. Wow. Okay. Right, and this is quite a lot to digest. Now I'll put your comments up. Okay. Right. Right. We'll deal with the other stuff afterwards. Let's stick to the team before we start realising how much I've mucked up. And Dave thinks that's very funny. No Bowen. Hold on a second. No Bowen. George, you're right, mate. No Bowen. Stop laughing, you. Anyway, Fabianski, Johnson, Dawson, Zuma, Cresswell, Masuaku, Rice, Souček, Fornals, Benrahma, Antonio. Charlie in the green room. Can we have the bench, please, mate, if you're there? Thank you, my friend. Areola, Soufal, Diop, Noble, Krau, Lanzini, Yarmolenko, Bowen and Vlasic. Bowen is there. He's ready, but he's not playing. Oh, I don't mind this team. I like this a little bit different. Look, I would have had Bowen. I would have had Lanzini in there. This wasn't my team, but I thought Moyes would do this. I'm not surprised. He gives you hints sometimes. Sometimes he fibs to give the manager, the opposition manager, a steer in the wrong direction. But sometimes he gives you hints. And the hint for this was quite clear. And that was the left centre-back, or the lack of a left centre-back, didn't give us the option to build out from the left. In fact, I did a video on the forum channel this week saying, is Moyes going to do a sneaky switch? The title was something like that. And I suggested that he might get round this by playing Cresswell at left centre-back, which gives him a left-footed centre-back. That being said, I was going to play Johnson at left wing-back and play Soufal at right wing-back. But it's not wholly surprising, It's not wholly surprising that he's done this. Look, let's look at the positives. Okay, what this does is it puts Zuma in central, very much central defense. I felt we didn't get full Zuma when he played at left centre back. The trouble is with Zuma playing at left centre back, you've almost diluted the defense twice. You've lost Ogbonna and you've got Zuma in there. So by him playing at right centre back, he's just more comfortable there. Would be the normal thing. Now he's playing central centre back. It's just got to be better. Cresswell's comfortable on the left. We know Dawson plays on the right. Anyway, this sort of makes sense. I guess in terms of numbers, it makes sense because Man City are going to be really good in a minute. Not yet, Charlie. In a minute, we'll have Man City's team up there. I know it's already been released, but let's just discuss what's happening at West Ham at the moment. It puts numbers in defence. My only concern, I guess, is that we don't really practice this. And last season, we sort of dovetailed between this formation and the 4 at the back. Yeah, this is interesting. Let me just get on with this. Just a happy Hammerette is there, and because this is hello there. Listen, I think he's just played a lot of games. He played in Europe. He's played loads of them. So I'm pretty sure when the clubs have got data all the time, they've got their physical coaches who monitor all this type of stuff. And it would not be at all surprising if actually they looked at stuff and they looked at Bowen's stats, and they've actually, the medical people and the people that deal with all the sports science have decided that basically he needs a rest. Interesting, really, really interesting. Look, give us a lot to get. Well, I'll tell you what, it makes for we're not stuck for things to talk about in this video. That's for bloody sure. Fabianski in goal, yeah, okay, makes sense. He's been in good form. Johnson there. That is interesting on the right wing back one, because I'm not sure who's the better right wing back. I guess we don't know. We've not seen enough of it. I tell you now, though, Johnson does have good attacking qualities. I saw Johnson play. I think it was called the Hong Kong Sevens, something like that. It was a weird 7-a-side competition, and it wasn't that long ago. I mean, it wasn't like when he was 12 or anything like that. Was he 21 now, 22? I think he was 18 or something. So I saw Johnson playing that, and he don't have sort of traditional positions. It's only 7-a-side, but he sort of played in a sort of right side midfield role, if you want. I thought he was really good. He was a really good attacking threat. And he's got good technique. Where I feel Johnson sometimes suffers with his technique, I think it's all confidence. He's got it there. I just think maybe sometimes he gets overawed. The more games he plays, the more settled he becomes in the team, the more he feels that he is a fixture in the team. I think the more that confidence issue recedes, certainly. Anyway, that's interesting. Can we have a look, Charlie, my old son? Can we have a look at the Man City team, please, my friend? Thank you. Edison, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo. Well, that's not bad, is it? Rodrigo, Gundogan, Bernardo, Mahrez, Sterling, and Jesus. He meant to say Jesus. It's Jesus. That's how it's spelled. Anyway, Edison, Walker, Diaz, Laporte. It's a really good defensive partnership. Cancelo, Rodrigo, and Gundogan. They're gonna be decent in the midfield. And then Bernardo, Mahrez, Sterling, and Jesus. Look, whatever it was gonna be difficult. And there's nothing wrong. Gundogan's in good form. Bernardo Silva's playing well. Let's not discount Riyad Mahrez, of course, who was singing Benrahma's praises. Of course, he would. He was his compatriot. Well, he still is. Not was his compatriot. Is his compatriot. That being said, no Grealish, Foden, and De Bruyne are in the team. I do quite like. I'm not giving up all hope on this one. It has to be said. I don't mind the formation that Moyes has done. I understand his reason for doing it, as I've discussed. I do worry how much you've had to practice, and this takes me back to the start of the video when I said, well, we played away from home, we've gone to Austria, we come back, and now we're in Manchester. How did we train? Have we trained? I mean, realistically, look, so Thursday night we've travelled back from Europe. Would we have trained Friday? Unlikely. So did we train yesterday? I reckon we had a really short training session yesterday, and then got back on the train, bus, plane, helicopter, whatever. We wouldn't have gone on the train, would we? I would imagine not. Anyway, this is going to be really interesting. I just want to pick up on this, actually. This is interesting. Mahrez v Benrahma. He might want to show his worth, show his quality. I'm talking about Sai Benrahma here, with somebody that clearly he's going to look up to, and he's going to aspire to operate at that sort of level. MG1, I've put it up there, mate. You don't have to type it 4 times, but thank you very much for the post. Let's pop Phil up here, shall we? He says, I hate this lineup. Dropping Bowen to accommodate Masuaku. Back 5 is madness, in my honest opinion. I would have gone with Fabs, Soufal, Diop, Cresswell, Sucha. Okay, yeah. I mean, look, I would have chosen something different, but I do understand. I do understand why Moyes has done this. I really, really do. Let's have a little chat with Matthew as well. He says, Gonzo, the fact their lineup is so strong means they're scared of us. We can win this. We have transitional. Look, I tell you now, I think we can win it as well. I really do. I really do. I think ever since the Aston Villa game where he played Fredericks, do you remember? He played midfield to Shackle, Grealish, and he played Soufal. He basically played 2 right backs. Ever since then, and I think certainly the worry and the concern we had, we were doing this sort of build-up show. We were all worried, and I think since then I've learned to trust what David Moyes is doing, and clearly he knows more about football than I do. Oh, is this true? Hold on a second. their bench is weak. Now, I trust George means the people on the bench rather than actually they've made it out of really crappy timber, really thin sort of MDF. I think he means, let's have a look. Stefan, never heard of him. Carson, he's a goalkeeper. They've got 2 keepers. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Stones, Aki, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Palmer. He played against us, didn't he, before? McAtee. Isn't that the antiviral software? I don't know. Anyway, it's is that 2 goalkeepers? Someone tell me, is that what you're saying, Danny? That it is 2 goalkeepers. Well, look, I mean, that's not the bench that we would expect. I think we've got to go for it. I think we got to go for it. Anyway, right. All good stuff, well, or bad stuff, depends on what you think. This is really, I think it's really interesting. Definitely really, really interesting. Kickoff's at 2:00, by the way, just in case. I'm sure you all know that. You don't need to tell you what time the kickoff is. Sky, I believe it's on Sky. It is. So Scott Carson, they got 2. He's been copying David Moyes. Thank you, Gareth. He wants the two goalkeeper system. Do you reckon, sometimes we say this is David Moyes sending a message to the board that his squad's not quite strong enough? The game in Vienna was Gio said, this is David Moyes saying, this is saying to the board, I need a striker. I wonder if this is Guardiola saying to the Man City board, my squad's weak. I got a crap squad. A joke. It's not on TV. Hey, what do you mean? Oh, for goodness sake. Are you serious? Sorry, I'm not having to go at you, Matthew, by the way. Yeah, it's all Matthew's fault. It's not on TV. Ah, really? Ah. All right. Well, we'd better find an alternative way to watch it. Looks like I'm gonna have to get in the helicopter and fly up there through the snow. And yeah, okay. Well, they're pretty much you're all. Stevie's confirming it. James confirming it. All right. Cheers, chaps. Oh, all right. Well, we'll find another way to do it. Shall we have a little bet? Let's have a little bet, shall we? I think that's. Can I just tell you? I know it's nothing to do with football. Just before I went live, my best mate announced he's got engaged. He proposed to his fiancée, and she said yes. And I am absolutely buzzing. They're in Greece. They're in Greece. You know, he's been on his channel, Marcus, a Crystal Palace fan. It's I'm absolutely delighted. So I'm buzzing. I'm very, very, very happy. Matthew's just, if anyone's looking in the chat, Matthew's popped a post up on there about the game and watching it, which I couldn't possibly condone or put up on the screen. Anyway, that's that. Anyway, right. Okay, where are we? Bet. Right. Start building. Right, listen, let me go. Where are you? There you are again. We're gonna have to bet on a West Ham win. If what we want to do is this bet to come through, because I'm crap at betting. Steve, can I just say thank you. And thank you. You messaged me earlier, Steve, and thank you very much for that, mate. I'll speak to you in the week, certainly. We need to bet that West Ham are going to win this game, otherwise the returns will just be crap. All right. So what I think we need to do is bet on a West Ham win. We need to nail the scoreline, and we need to and then we need to get the goal scorers, which we'll do. So can we? And okay, I'll tell you what. What I'll do is I'll do David's there. Let's just do that. I'll do that first of all. Whilst you're doing that, can you just type in some score? Not what you think it's going to be, but can we please have a scoreline where West Ham win? And the moment I see 2 or 3 the same, we'll deal with that. I'll do play a card right now, and we will go with Arthur Masuaku to be booked. Right, so that's there. That's in. What we'll do is have a look at 3-0 Steve. I said, but okay. Do you know what? Forget the scores now. George and Gaming with Dice have both gone 2-1. Hold on, they changed it. We got lots of 2-1s. We got 2-1s, right? 2-1 is what I'm going for. 2-1 is what I'm going for. And I'll tell you what, I'm also going to take Jay. Where's Jamie? Jamie's gone there. Sorry, it's moving so quickly. Right. Okay. Let's do that then. So player to score. we will do Dawson as well. Why not? It's worth a punt, isn't it, on the header? Let's be fair. Where is he? They've nicked him. No, they haven't. Wow, really? Fine. Okay, I think it's gonna be quite good odds, really. Score. So we're gonna go 2-1 to West Ham. My words, that's good. And are we gonna go with, let's do one more, which is somebody said, give me one more, give me another card. Give me another card, please, everybody. Dawson yellow, Sterling to score. No, I've already done the goal. I don't want to do another goal scorer, all right? Because the odds are good enough. I don't want to do another goal scorer because it's not likely to come in anyway. But it's just a bit of fun for us to get our teeth into. Souček cards. Does he get many cards, Souček? Does he get many cards? Johnson yellow. Maybe we'll go with Rodrigo yellow. Do you know what? That makes sense to me. I've got to say that Rodrigo yellow, that's not to dismiss anyone else, but that's sort of, that sort of made sense as soon as I read that. He's a bit naughty, isn't he, Rodrigo? Player card. Where is he? Rodrigo. It's because he'll be overrun in midfield, won't they? Is that Rodrigo Hernandez Rodri? Is that his name? He's basically got the same name twice. Okay, right then. Added. Done. There we go. Okay, right. Let me just add this in. Right. Okay, so let me just get this right. So for £1,250, actually, we can do it separately. Someone gets £1,000, someone gets 250 quid. This is what has to happen. West Ham win 2-1. Masuaku gets booked. Craig Dawson. Oh no, I've done him to score first. Sorry. It's done. The bet's done now. Craig Dawson scores first. Sorry, my mistake there. And Rodri gets booked. Someone gets £1,000. Someone gets 250 quid. I've not even done a bloody thing, have I? Hold on. Charlie, show me that bench again, will you please, mate? I need to pick up a not ours. No, I know our names. Thanks, mate. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Here's the phrase. Stefan up at the back. Stefan up at the back is a play on words, like stiffen up at the back. Stefan up at the back. Okay, what you've got to do is you've got to type in the phrase Stefan up at the back. And then if all those bets come in, then basically somebody who's typed that's going to win £1,000 and somebody else who's typed that's going to win 250 quid. Stefan up at the back. 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 There we go. We'll let that go. Do you know what? I can't even remember. Anyway, they're gone. It doesn't matter. They're gone now. They're gone. Everyone's saying Stefan up at the back. Stefan up at the back. Exactly, James. Quite. Haven't we all? James so likes that lineup when he saw it. And Masuaku playing the wing back. He got a Steffi. There we go. He got a Steffi graph. Can you say that? We can say what we want. It's our show, right? We can do what we want. Anyway, there you go. I think that is an absolutely fantastic bet that's highly unlikely to come in. If it does, whoopie-do. We're all happy, aren't we, really? Well, two of you are. Anyway, the rest of us will just be happy for you. Let's just go through. There's a couple of other things I want to talk through in the West Ham lineup as well. Okay, we know we're going to 3 at the back. It'd probably be more like 5 at the back. Let's be perfectly honest on that one. We've dealt with a defence. We've discussed a defence. That's done. Okay, there's other things that I would like to talk about. Chilly. I feel a bit of a fraud complaining I'm chilly when it's really snowing there. Let's talk about Rice and Souček. What's going to happen there? Because he very much has a defensive role at the moment, Souček. Does this allow him, this new formation, or revised formation, let's call it, does this allow him to get forward a little bit more? Are we going to see Souček getting into the box to get on the ends of some crosses? Certainly. I think we certainly are going to have some crosses, because I think what used to happen when we played this formation was Cresswell would move forward from left centre-back. He would still do the crossing, but every time he moved forward, it would be Rice that dropped into left centre-half. If that's the case, I think maybe Rice plays more defensively in this one, if it's as it was before, and then Souček is slightly more liberated to move up the pitch. Who knows? Quite possibly. What I do find interesting is the front three. Ours, not theirs. Theirs is not interesting. It's I'm actually quite pleased it's not another front three, but they're great players, particularly Bernardo Silva, I think. And Jesus has been playing well, albeit out of position. I want to talk about ours, which is Fornicator, Benrahma, and Antonio. I think they have all, for their own separate reasons, got a little point to prove today. And I think Antonio and Fornell's more than Benrahma, because I felt Benrahma's had one quiet game. I feel... I don't feel it was as bad as the other two against Wolves, but they need to prove something. This is a real opportunity. I was going to say the eyes of the world are going to be upon them. They won't, because no one can watch the bloody thing. It's not televised. Actually, probably the world can watch it. It's just you can't watch it if you're in England. What are they televising instead? What possible game could be better than Man City West Ham? What, honestly? How done. We met under the Christmas tree, under the mistletoe. She was wrapping presents, and I said to her, "Nice stockings," and it sort of went from there. She's nice, isn't she? She's lovely. She's like, where's Mrs. Gonzo again? There she is.
This holiday season, take 20.
Lovely, eh? Hey, oh, it was love at first shave, certainly. Oh, Doug, you cheeky, what's it? Thank you very much, my friend. Biscuit fan. That's right. We'll be playing left wing. I've got some biscuits, actually, Doug. I'm not gonna. I don't think we can return that, but there will be other biscuits purchased to replace the biscuits I'm clearly going to eat. I just had cheese on toast before we went live, and then I was eating my cheese on toast. Then my mate announced he's getting married. It's wonderful news. I'm really pleased. Anyway, so what are we talking about? So that front three, really important. Really, really important. Aaron, not reading that. But Christmas, he means Christmas nuts, doesn't he? That's what he means. Sorry, that's thrown me again. Antonio, we need a goal, mate. We need a goal. I'm talking to him like he's watching this. He always watches before the game. Everyone else is doing a warm up, and Antonio's watching this. He's saying, "All right, yeah, okay, I'll do it." Fornell's no more baby brain, mate. Got to be on it. You've got to be on it. He's there to work hard. What I do like about this, and Benrahma, come on, mate. It's Man City. Show how good you are. Benrahma's got the ability to show he's the most skillful player on the pitch today. I want to see it. Right, but what I do like is we've got some options off the bench. If we keep this game tight, I am not unhappy with Lanzini and Bowen coming on to shake things up. I mean, that would be pretty decent indeed. I like it. I like it. Hold on. Hello, mate. Hello, both of you. Anyway, there we go. Lovely couple, by the way. Lovely couple. What are we doing? Okay, so we're just. I think they're midfield. Rodrigo and Gundogan. Sorry, a little meltdown then, didn't I? I know people say Gundogan, but when I hear the commentator say it says Gundogan, not spelt like that, is it? Anyway, I think that's going to be a real battle in the midfield, because I feel that they're both high energy players, Rodrigo and Gundogan, and obviously for them to come up against Rice and Souček, I think that is really going to be really, really interesting. Hello, Simon. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. This is good. I'm not feeling that much trepidation. I don't feel that bad about this. I'm actually looking forward to it. The biggest problem's going to be. His problem's going to be finding somewhere to watch it. But I understand some of you may well be talking about it and helping each other, finding a way to watch it. I don't condone any of that, by the way. You know, I don't just want to say, Hammers Chat do not condone illegal streaming of football matches. It's very, very naughty and illegal, and you shouldn't be doing it. So there you go. That's what Hammers Chat think about that. So I'm obviously, I reckon I get to Manchester. I reckon so. I'm going to go to Manchester in a minute. Charlie's going to come and take over. I'm going to fly up to Manchester in my private jet, and then it's really quick, like a supersonic one. I've got to watch the match because I need to commentate. Comment on the match afterwards. Not commentate. I'd love to do the commentary. I'd love to do the live comment. I don't think they'll let me anywhere near it. Anyway, and then I'm going to fly back really quickly and do the review. So I'll be here afterwards, obviously. Supersonic jet. We'll just wait for Charlie. Charlie's probably in the toilet at the moment. Got to do that. To be fair, it's a long old stint Charlie's got to be sat there doing the watch along, and he does an absolutely sterling job. And I hope that's the only sterling job we do see today. But I wouldn't mind. You know what? Their bench is quite weak. I wouldn't mind. Hold on. Check private chat. Gonzo, check. Okay, mate. I've got you. Charlie sent me a private chat. He just said he's watching the Mrs. Gonzo video on a loop. He'll be here when he's good and ready. It's absolutely fine. He's not doing that. If he is, he's taking his phone in there with him and he's typing into the private chat. That's when you know it's going well, Doug, when you get into the Tinder private chat. But I find out I don't have access to Charlie's private Tinder chat. And Charlie wouldn't have a private Tinder chat because Charlie is in a very happy, healthy, and lovely relationship. So there you go. Sorry. He's not. He's really not. There's nothing rude about it at all. Although somebody, not on here, by the way, the other day did send me a really, really, really rude message. And I opened it. Oh, God. I was picking up my daughter from school, right? I know sometimes you click on something and it looks like a perfectly innocent message. And then there's someone's dubbed over some sounds. Let's say some adult sounds over the top. You got the schools are funny now. You know, they've got all rules, and because of COVID, I guess it's about to get an awful lot worse. You got to walk in a certain way, and I basically have to wait there for 10 minutes, and so I'm sort of in the. Oh God, it was embarrassing. I'm in the school playgrounds, waiting in the queue because you got to go single file and stuff like that. And like anyone else, I'm bored. 10 minutes. What are you going to do? You're going to look at your phone. You're going to check your messages. You're going to have a whatever. Look, and I checked this thing, and I clicked on it, and it looked like it was going to be a missed penalty. And somebody said, "You've got to check out how on earth did he miss this?" I thought, so I looked at it. I thought on the screen, I'm on the phone. I thought, oh, how did he miss this? I would like to see how he missed this penalty. I clicked on it. Oh, and why didn't have the phone muted? I'm not going to do the noise now, but you know the sort of thing I mean. So basically, I thought I was clicking onto a video of a man taking a penalty and missing a penalty, and I got the audio of an excitable lady, put it that way, and it was really loud, and I was so embarrassed. And the thing is, you keep tapping. You don't just press stop. You don't have your wits about you at this point. You don't just press stop. You got stop. And I think you press pause, then play, then pause, then play. So the noise just carries on. I am not doing the noise. I'm not doing the noise. I'm going red now, even thinking about it. I was so embarrassed. Oh, I was so embarrassed. It was unbelievable. Yes. Funny enough, Martin came over the other day. He's such a nice guy. He's been helping me sort of get the house ready for Christmas and help with the decorating and all the rest of it. So he knows. He comes spend a day with me. He knows the school run. He understands the situation. And so I'm pressing pause and I'm pressing play and it's going on. I'm like, no. And then what I try and do is I'm trying to press that, but I try wrapping my phone up in my jumper and in my coat to try and muffle the sound. Oh, it was awful. Fortunately, one of the other dads, I'm trying to look down. I don't want to make eye contact with anyone now. And one of the other dads he's laughing at me. He's laughing. He said, "Oh, you got done there, mate. You got done there." He said, "Oh, it was a schoolboy error, literally a schoolboy error in the schoolyard." I'm not doing the noise. I'm not doing the noise. Anyway, so there you go. A story, let's be fair, you wouldn't have got unless Charlie was on the toilet. So there you go. Hold on a second. It's not. To be fair, Gatesy, I didn't specify that was the noise, but there's enough of you here to understand that was the noise. I may maybe at some point, but I don't think it would be a noise that I would certainly make publicly. So anyway, so basically all the people at the school is and there's someone really nice there as well. I've got no chance now, honestly. So it they must all think I'm disgusting. They must think I'm absolutely disgusting. Anyway, a petition. You can't do a petition about it. You can't petition me to do it anyway. So there you go. Hopefully that's lightened everyone's mood before the game. Anyway, let's just tread water a little bit until Charlie comes on, and we'll do that by actually, some of you might have missed a bet. Let's actually do that. Okay, so the bet builder today was Arthur Masuaku to be booked. Craig Dawson to score first in the match. The full-time score will be West Ham 2, Manchester City 1, and Rodrigo Hernandez Rodrigo to be booked. Somebody wins £1,000. If all those things happen, somebody wins £1,000. Somebody wins £250. And the phrase was Stefan up at the back. Stefan up at the back. I do you know what? It's completely thrown myself by my Freudian Tinder slip at the start. If you missed it, I said we were going to go onto West Ham's Tinder page to get the team line up. So just save you scrolling back for it. And it wasn't. It was the Twitter page, by the way. I wonder if West Ham have got a Tinder page. How would they even make that work? I don't know. They probably haven't, in all honesty. So that's that. So Stefan up at the back. There you go. See, Tony would have missed it. So there you go. You got to type that in there, and then if that bet comes in, two of you that have typed that phrase, one of you win £1,000, one of you win £250. Okay, let's just go back to the news in case if you missed. So that's subs bench. I'll tell you our subs bench actually. As soon as you're asking there, someone asked is Areola, Sufal. Oh, I can do it myself. There you go. Who needs Charlie? I can do it. Look at this. Watch. Ta-da. Ta-da! There we go. There's the bench. Areola, Sufal, Diop, Noble, Krau, Lanzini, Yarmolenko, Bowen, Vlasic. I guess the big news is that Bowen is on the bench. Bowen is on the bench. I think he's been rested just because he's played a lot of games, probably more than anyone else at the moment, actually. The West Ham team lineup, their starting lineup is Fabianski, Johnson, right wing back. This is the news. We're playing 3 at the back. Dawson, Satsuma as the central centre back, Cresswell, Masuaku left wing back, Rice, Souček is just bringing off the end of the screen. Fornell's been Rama Antonio. I didn't need to rush it. Charlie's taking his time. The team will come. That's the wrong way. The team will come back round again. I'm not very good at that. Hold on. Gio did it the other day. Oh, actually, I'm good. Fabianski, I'm good. I'm getting better. I like it. The skills. look, Cresswell's playing left centre back. That's one of the points here, and I think he's going to do very, very, very well indeed. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Strong bench for us, yes, Gareth, and a weak bench, shall we say, Manchester City. I won't pop it up. Trust me, it's a weak bench. Hold on. My lad just text me, Dad, if we beat City 11, this is true. Hey, not even funny, just true, isn't it? Hold on. What's going on? What's going on here? Absolutely. Did you see? Did you see all the? I could do all sorts of graphics. Stefan up the back. Where can I watch the game? Scroll back through the chat. I don't condone such thing. You can't watch the game if you haven't got Sky. You can't watch the game unless you know somebody that knows something. Someone might be in the chat. You don't know, do you? You don't know. Charlie's run out of Andrix. Yeah, Etihad. Yes, it's snowing. It's actually snowing. I know this is really low tech. You know Andy Walsh? Andy Walsh is normally in the chat, right? Normally in the chat. He's not in the chat because he's at the game. Hold on. I'm going to try and show you that. Fortunately, I can show you a video now. No funny noises will come up on this one. That's the Etihad there. Proof of the snow. So Andy Walsh there, not in the chat. And Frank is right. The Etihad is covered in white. So I don't know why he's saying so. No. No, they don't. West Ham United don't. You can't date West Ham United. You can't. And it'd probably be so heavily filtered they'd look far better than they actually are. Anyway, even if you did, might even be catfished. To be perfectly honest with you, you might think you're dating West Ham United and Leyton Orient turn up or something like that. What else have we got? Come on, help me out here, you lot. Thought that's not the school playground video. If you haven't seen the rest of the if you haven't seen the rest of this stream, thinking what's a school playground video? If you know, you know. Let's have a look at this. What else we got? It's Clayton. Hello, mate. It's never rated Fredericks right back. Much better on the wing. How about Manchester United and West Ham United do a swap by swapping Anthony Martial? Just got no. Sorry, I don't know why I did the noises then. A bit weird, isn't it? Sorry. No. This they just can't do it. You're married. You are married to West Ham. This is the thing. There's nothing you can do about it. Hello, Kevin. Hope you're well, mate. He says only needs to be 6-0 to go above. Oh, this is true. This is true. He's a man of mathematical genius, is Kevin. I don't know about this. Should I have clicked on that? What does that mean? That's I don't know. I don't know. Cameron Hammershack doesn't endorse whatever was being suggested there. And in case I've got it wrong, in which case I just don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Tom, he said, I'm not sure about today's lineup. I'm sure Moyes is a plan, not sure what it is, but it's not our strongest team. It's not our strongest team. It's not our. I would agree. But the point is, does David Moyes think this is the strongest method to defeat Manchester City? Hold on. We've got this. Well, this will be part of the bet. Masuaku gets a card. That is part of our bet. Certainly. Hold on. Nice. I'm not dealing with this rice thing at the moment, by the way. Hold on. A number of times West Ham have messed up over the years. I'm surprised they don't have. That's right. They'd be eternally single, wouldn't they? Let's be perfectly honest with you. They really would. Anyway, it's an overrated app. Let's be perfectly honest. One more, and Charlie's coming to join us very soon. Listen, mate, I'm not being funny, right? Why have you typed that? Right? Why have you typed that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times? Is something wrong with his? He's not done it on purpose. He's not done it on clearly. He's like me in the schoolyard. Stop. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. Why would I know this? I have nothing to do with Man City's lineup. I don't know. I don't care. It wasn't like he was rude, was he? He's fine. Anyway, he's a subscriber by the looks of it, I think. Oh no, he's not. He's not a subscriber, is he? I can't even tell. I'm crap at this stuff. Charlie, what's going on?
Not much. How are you?
Hold on. Headphones.
Here we go.
Wait there.
Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you?
What
How
are you saying?
Congratulations.
Would you say something?
I just said I wasn't pooing. Congratulations to Marcus, by the way, for a start.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you've met him. Yeah, it's great news, huh?
Shout out. I didn't know we were getting some cheeky good news like that. When we thought, I thought we'd just get football good news, let alone life good news. There we go. What a time to be alive. What a lovely time to be alive.
Have you watched any of the show?
I've watched as much as I can while everything explodes around me.
What's happened? Was you all right?
Yeah, no. It's just, it's like when you live with people and family exists. It's like, but yeah, no, so it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no, congratulations, Marcus. Shout out. How are you? I'm cold.
Yeah, I've got a so I've got one of these. Can you see that? You can.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not bad. I'll give it that. It's not bad. It could be worse. I could be outside. But that being said, I probably would be outside doing a video, would I?
I've got one of these. This is a Pro Tech. Are you ready for this? This is a Pro. I learned this when I've been doing video editing and all that. It's a Pro thing, right? It's called putting a duvet on your lower half. No one can see it.
Charlie.
Yes, there we go. See, this how Gonzo's
it's funny, isn't it? It is funny. It's not quite cold enough for the basically there's someone sat on the sofa in there at the moment who's probably freezing. No, they're not. The heating's on in the house. The heating's on.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult when you're in the sheds. It's you don't have that central heating system.
No, it'll be. But by about the time I finish doing videos at about 6:30, it'll be toasty and warm in here.
Nice.
Absolutely. Liking the team?
Ish. I would prefer us to have stuck with 4. Not to say we aren't sticking with 4, to be fair. It could be a situation like Frederick's playing against Aston Villa where Masuaku's further forward. And when we last played this in whatever it was it Europa League? Was it something? I can't remember when we last played this. And Gio came on at half time. He was like, oh yeah, well, no, we're playing 5 at the back. And I was like, Masuaku, so it feels like we're still playing the same formation, but just with Masuaku playing on the wing or whatever. Like,
sure.
we had a big discussion about this. And so we could quite as easily be playing a different formation, but yeah. I would have stuck to the 4. But I can't say he's wrong for it. I can't say he's wrong for doing it. And as you and the chat have picked up, benches, for the first time in a long, long time, the benches favour us.
West Ham's bench is stronger than City's, yeah.
Like you say, they've got this two goalkeeper system that they've nicked off us. They've got like no forwards. I mean, Palmer, I guess, is a forward, and I don't know who McAtee is. Like you say, could be antivirus, could be anything else. But yeah, no, I'm quietly confident. I can't lie to you. I'm quietly confident.
I don't want you to lie to me. I just don't want you. I'm glad you say you can't lie to me because I wouldn't want you to, Charlie.
I can't. I physically can't. Watch this. Ask me any question, and I will tell you the truth. I will tell you the exact truth of the matter.
Do you know, I said to my daughter keeps on saying, "I won't lie. I won't lie. I won't lie." I said, "Why do you always say? What is it with you youngsters? Why do you always say I won't lie?" I said, you must think you're the most honest generation there's ever been, right? I said, why do you always have to say, I won't lie? Do you know what she turned around to me? She said, well, you always say in all honesty. What's the difference?
She's nailed you to the wall there.
Touché.
She's absolutely nailed you to the wall there.
Really, isn't it? Yeah.
It's beautiful work. It's beautiful work. You have to respect. You got to respect. Sometimes you just got to respect that,
I no comeback. I no comeback to that at all because I do say it all the time. Yeah. I was taking a mickey out of her generation, and she got me straight away.
It was like Wilder Fury, innit? When Fury's down and then Wilder's dancing, and then all of a sudden Fury sits up. You're like, well, we're here now.
Absolutely.
It's happened.
Absolutely.
It's happened.
Absolutely. Yeah. Funny. So I'll leave her alone. She's smarter than me, so I'll leave her alone.
Admit defeat. You go, right, the baton has passed. It's officially been passed, and we can move on with lives. By the way, if someone's saying about, I saw someone saying about Discord. Where is it? Can't find your comment now, but I saw someone saying they couldn't see the Discord link in the description. Refresh, and it should be there for you now. Refresh.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you, Granny. We need to cross a lot more. We're now playing 5 at the back. Yes. Johnson tend to cut in rather than crossing. Thank you, Granny. And what a festive what a festive Xbox remote you appear to have in your avatar. Is it on hanging on a Christmas tree, or have I just got that wrong?
It's just I think it's just like smoke. I didn't realize why you said Granny at first. I realized what a username.
It's brilliant. She's the most deadly of all the grandparents.
The 11th of the deadly grandparents.
Oh, that's a posse, right? The 11 deadly grandparents. You talk about the postcode turf wars, mate. You want to come across that lot?
Imagine that, just a bunch of old. There was a game that came out last year, Watch Dogs Legion, which was set in London, and you could play as an old lady, like an old granny, just beating people up. And it was, I'll tell you what, that's all I did, Gonzo. I didn't. None of this other stuff. You don't need story and whatever else they're trying to suggest to me. No. I was an old
Charlie. I won't lie. That sounds like a good game to me.
Yeah. Good work.
Yeah. Well, I need to go now because I need to try and find out how to watch this. I need to fly up to the Etihad. It's not leaving me with much time.
What you should have done is what I did, which was this looks like my house, but I'm actually in North Idaho, where it is, of course, being shown on the television. Absolutely.
I should have done a green. I should have just pulled the green screen down, and I could have. The StreamYard has a green screen facility, right?
It does, yes. It does. There's all manner of nonsense on there from when we use it occasionally, and me specifically. Here we go. He's clicking.
Hold on. Wait there.
We'll find out. We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Oh, the machine's still in there. Hold on.
Oh.
Has it worked? No.
You have to turn up the thing. There's like a line at the top. There
Hold on. Oh no, there's something in the way. Emmy Lounge.
Love that. There you go. Kickoff's in 12 minutes, by the way, everyone.
Oh my goodness, what was that? Oh shit. Make it. Oh God. Why is that on there, Charlie?
You two did it, not me. I don't know.
I didn't do that. Oh,
I don't know.
God, it's all gone wrong. Oh no. Oh God, I'm mortified. Oh God, did anyone see? Oh no.
Thankfully, StreamYard's not that quick, but we did see it for a brief moment.
Oh no.
Whereas because I don't have a green screen, right? So if I do it, I fully change to Pitbull, but I don't have a green screen, so it doesn't work properly.
I don't think anyone saw it. Oh my word!
Yeah.
That was close. Do you think I might have been obscuring the thing?
You were slightly obscuring it, but it was if you know, you know. Anyway,
I'll tell you, it was so terrible. This is terrible. Terrible broadcast. I'm going to go. Thanks for tuning in. Stay with Charlie. He's doing the watch along. The whole watch along. Stay. Watch the game with him. You can't watch it anywhere else. Not televised. Might as well listen to Charlie talk about it.
That's how I think about it.
Yeah. Listen. Shane says they've seen it. Yeah. I'm going. Charlie, I'm going. Can you kick me out because I don't want to press the wrong button? I'm useless. I'll see you later.
I can. I'll see you later, Gonzo. And thank you very much, of course, to Stuart Morris Accountants. It's that time of year, people, where money is important. The amount of it you've got is important because there's lots of stuff going on, lots of things to buy. And instead of trying to figure out what your numbers in your bank account and all that nonsense are, what you should do is you should hire Stuart Morris Accountants, who are based in Ilford. A West Ham fan hooks us up. That's why they work with us. That's what you should do because they can do all that maths bit for you. Personal, business, they got you. Stuart Morris Accountants. Thank you very much for sponsoring us and helping us bring this to the people on days like this when there is no it's not legally on the telly. Hello, everyone. I hope you're well. First of all, to say, of course, like I said, it is not on the telly at all it's just not on the telly today in the UK legally. So if you are looking for a stream for the game, what I would say is to scroll down into the comments, and there's a thing there called join our Discord. If you can't see it, I put it in there partway through, so have a little refresh. It should be there. And then on the left hand side of our Discord, there is a bit called Stream Links. Click on that. It'll have what you're looking for. We hope, at least. We hope. I, of course, don't need to use that service because I've gone to North Idaho where I can watch it in a legal manner. Good times. Good times. Scott, good to see you. I hope you're well. Coming in with the lies as per usual. And I was just checking to see if I can see Madman. I can't instantaneously, so I'm gonna say I did it. Right, let's get straight to it, people. There's 9 minutes left. There's 9 minutes until the game kicks off. So just in case you don't know the lineups, let's run through those very quickly. Let's try and fix this very quickly. That should be fine. There we go. West Ham lineup as such: Fabianski in goal, Johnson, Dawson, Zuma, Cresswell, Masuaku, Rice, Souček, Fornals, Benrahma, Antonio in what I suspect will be a 5 at the back system, similar to how we used to play last season. With a sort of thunder three of Fornals on the left, Benrahma on the right, Mikel Antonio in the centre. I suspect we'll see. They could pull something different and go for a cheeky 4 at the back, but we'll see what happens. And Masuaku lineup. Sorry, not Masuaku. I don't know why I said that out loud. Man City lineup as such: Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, Rodri, Gundogan, Bernardo, Mahrez, Sterling, Gabby, Jesus. An incredibly strong lineup, but the bench is where the people are talking. Stefan, Carson, Stones, Ake, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Palmer, McAtee. So there you've got 2 goalkeepers and 2 centre-backs doing very much a David Moyes, and they only have 8 players on the bench. That's how you know they're struggling for numbers. I don't know about anything about McAtee. I saw someone saying a nice thing about him earlier. I don't know anything about him. Palmer, we obviously know about. And just in case you don't want West Ham's bench, Areola, Kufal, Diop, Noble, Krau, Lanzini, Yarmolenko, Bowen, Vlasic. Genuinely quite a good bench from us there, which is rare. Is the thing in here that I put in here last time? It must be somewhere. Hang on. There we go. Right, okay, it is in there. I was just seeing if it's in there because that way I can do this then if I do that. There we go. Look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Rarely. The bit before that would suggest otherwise. Mr. Pargy, good to see you. Good to see you. Me and Kim, yo, it's snowing. Bro, allow it. I'm so disappointed about the fact that it's not snowing where I am in North Idaho. Is it snowing where you are? Very cold here in Portugal. I can respect that. I didn't email you. I need to go back to the hand technique. I've written down there, Chuck. Because I completely forgot to email you. So I washed my hands, clearly. All right, good. Just rushing home after an extra large carvey to kill. Ooh. Jealous. Incredibly so. Hungry is how I would describe myself, Alan. Very hungry. Right, so 6 minutes away from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a score prediction, shall we? Let's get those score predictions in. Madman, yes. Break free and call me Freddie. How are you, sir? I was told you were on the way. So good to see you. Let's get those score predictions in, shall we? I need to start sorting out my television. I'm pretty confident. I can't lie. I don't know why. My head is saying 2-1 Manchester City. If you go a little bit down to like here, I'm going 2-1. I'm going 2-2. And if you talk heart, we're thinking 2-1 West Ham. I'm going to go here for now. Neck, beard. I still haven't shaved. I need to do that. I'm going to say 2-2. That's the point I'm going to make. However, I'm just saying, I think, I don't know, part of me is there, is hyped about it. No streaming link in the Discord. I need that to be being based in Iran. Nice. Firstly, shout out to Iran. Secondly, it will be there soon, hopefully. Usually just before kickoff is when we get all of them at once in the stream link section. But do keep me updated on that. There was something else I saw above. What did I see? Sorry, Charlie, but sometimes you sound a bit like David Brent. Fair. Fair. I mean, it's the joy of David Brennan. He's relatable. Everyone has a really awkward boss. Everyone has a really cringy friend. Everyone has really cringy friends. Right, let's go through some of these while I do this. 2-2, 2-1, 2-1 or 2-0 defeat. Woody. I respect it because it's you, and I know the movements. Nah, this is a solid F. Well, you say that now. You're probably right. 3-2 City, unfortunately, freezing cold, playing with steam engines. It's just out. What, in real life? What size? We talking small one, like model size? We talking big ones? 3-0 to somebody. Big shout, Wally. Big shout, welcome. 1-1, 2-1. Sorry, 2-2. Apologies. 2-0 City. Antonio is woeful at the moment. That is a concern I have. I can't lie to you. 2-0. Sun is shining here in Colombia. I miss the cold weather sometimes. Fair. I do love just cold weather in general. I live for it. So I'm complaining about the coldness, but I actually not. I flipping love it. I live for winter, the early nights, the cold. I live for it. 2-2. We're losing 2-0. 2-2. 2-0. 3-1. 2-1. 2-0. 3-4. Cheddars. Yo. 1-3. Big Dave. Big. Come on. 3-0. Damn it. 1-1. 4-0, 2-1, 2-2, 2-2. Callum asks what I think of AEW, and I would say very, very good, Callum. You should subscribe to my wrestling YouTube channel, A Top Mark, and you'll be able to see a lot more of me talking about that in December. There's some watch-alongs coming. There's a lot, but yes, very good. I'm wearing my Girl Asuka's t-shirt today, which obviously is not AEW, but you can tell that I'm a nerd. Okay. Pick up the Walsh Dog. Pick up EZone20. Pick up James. Come on now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Out here doing biz. James, by the way, if you need someone for player ratings ever, I'm available next week at this moment in time. But I'll message you about that probably. Unofficially, but highly likely, join the largest Hammers Discord group. Free games. Exactly. I can't confirm it. But what I can say is that the chances are that the Discord that is in the description below, underneath, that you can join, that's free to join. That is a lovely West Ham community, a lovely West Ham community, does have stream links inside it. But we can't tell you it's the biggest because I'm not 1,000% certain, but I'm 99% certain it is the biggest. Jeffrey. Come on, get in there, boy. That's just me hyped that you're here. And then I need to read it. Charlie's class. Well, okay, I won't say get in there to that, although thank you. I appreciate it. He comes away with 3 points today. I can see him moving into Champions League spot all by himself. Well, it's been said. I'm a European contender. Med AB, I'm not going to show the match because YouTube would come and kill me, as with the Premier League. So we'll be talking about it, but there are, like I say, ways to enjoy it if that's something you want to. If there's just ways to just see stuff. There's ways to see stuff. Right. So we are just under a minute away from kickoff now. Actually, it just changed across. Thank you all for joining us. It's a big plays today. Big plays. We are, of course, away to Manchester City. It's scary to some extent. I, for some reason, am very confident. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. And yet here I am. I will be able. There you go. And thank you very much, firstly. And secondly, the confirmation is here. It's the biggest. I was 99% sure it was, because I'm sure it was like the third after we did it. But I didn't want to say officially because, you don't want to pat yourself on the back too much. But this is official. No one knows it more than Ben. Smart. Stupid. Ben. Smart. James, thank you very much. Firstly, player ratings tonight. Come on, let's do it. Everyone subscribe to EZone20 TV if you haven't already. James is a good dude with good opinions. And one of my favorite things about James is that, unlike a lot of people, you can have a disagreement with him and you can have a deep conversation, a heated debate about who's right about the football thing. And then you can just move on after and live your lives as friends again. It's not that deep. Love James. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sorry, but I feel cold for Rice and Vlasic. I just feel cold. We are massive. We are massive, Haji. We are 100% massive. There you go. Big love for Ben. Deservedly so. Deservedly so. Right. We are just about to kick off here in North Idaho. Chris, I don't know how to say that without exposing myself, so I will say yes, I am. I can name the bit of yep. Mm-hmm. I wish it was. I mean, you know, I find it mad, right, that we are in this state. Like the Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff rule, as stupid as it is, I understand the logic there, even if I deeply disagree with it. This is Sunday at 2. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It makes no sense. Anyway, the players are taking a knee. I'll press and go on the timer in a second so you know exactly how far behind I am. Here we are. It's the Etihad. It's snowing. West Ham kickoff. Manchester City versus West Ham United. Deploy the boys. Come on, you Irons. Let's go. Big plays. Big plays. We're going to get in there. Virtually in North Idaho. Like Jamiroquai. Virtual Insanity. You know what I mean? If you were only here for the build-up, thank you very much, by the way. Enjoy the game. It's just kicked off. Make sure to come back. I'm here from live now all the way through until full time. The entire time here, just doing our thing, having conversations about the match. So make sure to come and get involved if you haven't already. Subscribe, like the video, all of that good stuff. If I hit 300 likes, I don't have to eat coal, which is what you want to see. You don't get forced to eat coal. So good. And I'm very excited about seeing the snow on the pitch. It just, I love it. I love it. Clips. Good to see you, my friend. What's the baby bell situation today? Depressing. There might be one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to miss my gut. Hang on. Is there any baby bells? I have messaged my other half to ask her because I'm not sure. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Appreciate it. She said she could hear. I don't know. I know there was 2. I ate one. I think I put the other one back in the thing, but I don't remember. Or did I eat the second one? I can't remember. I don't know if we have any. You know, I think depressingly, you don't know if we have any. We'll get the update in a second. No, oh my god, no. I've got a sad shake of the head. There is no baby bells. What is it? What chocolate is it? It's the one you got in that letter. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I've got throw it, just in case. Yeah, love it. Thank you. Good throw. Thank you. So my girlfriend, there was a thing that she did, and the person who sent her a letter sent her this little chocolate thing. This is all we've got. There's no baby bells. So at some point we could bouchard Belgian chocolate. It's dark chocolate, which I don't even like, which means there's an element of hate to this. So we'll see. If we do get desperate, there is at least something to try and figure out. But there are no baby bells. No baby bells. We're screwed. I know. It's a problem. I'm stressed. My G. I'm here for the duration and not watching the game. But if you haven't already, subscribe to Hammers Fans United, who does amazing work. Big watch-alongs themselves. Definitely subscribe, because the watch-along, straight out of the gate, just professional. Straight out of the gate. So make sure you haven't. If you haven't already, click on Hammers Fans United. Subscribe. What a dude. Good to see you. I hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well. I don't know about those, bro. They scare me. They've been on the side for so long. Like, they scare me. I don't know if they're okay. Do you think they're okay? So for content, I'll talk about it. But so my girlfriend has brought in. So we had a bowl. It was a Wagamama's bowl, right? Little Wagamama's bowl. And what we put in there was a bunch of Viscounts, however you want to pronounce them. But they have been in there for, I'm saying, at least 2 months. I don't know, but it scares me. I don't know if I'm going to touch those. They're scary. So far, West Ham are coping with the pressure fairly well, by the way. Masuaku again playing so far forward that I can't tell whether it's a 3 or 4. I really cannot genuinely tell. My gut says that it's a thank you. My gut says that it's a 4, but we'll have to see as it goes. We'll have to see as it goes. I'm having to change my thing, by the way, so I'm having a bit of a mare there. No. I have to. Come on. Television definitely in North Idaho and not other things. Okay, we're back. No, are we? Oh my God. Okay, we're back. Scratch that. Panic over. We're back. I can't tell. Masuaku is so far forward that it does make it feel like it is a 4 at the back, but it could just be poor positioning. But I don't think it is. The way the rest of the back 4 are perfectly in line, and they feel quite central as well, perfectly in line. It doesn't feel like they're in a back line in a sense that you would see a back 5 or like Kufal is like slightly shifted across, not Kufal, Ben Johnson, they're like slightly shifted across or whatever. It just genuinely looks like a 4 to me. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But so far, West Ham dealing okay with the pressure. City are running, harrying, pressing, but they're dealing relatively okay with it. Antonio's got forward though into the box, plays it across into Ben Rama. This is a good opportunity. It's close. Ben Rama. Antonio got forward well. There was a lot of space all of a sudden for West Ham. And Antonio, to be honest with you, he struck it like a shot, but it ended at the feet of Ben Rama. So I'll give him the credit and say it was a pass. And if so, it was a very good pass. But it came at Ben Rama so fast in such an awkward way that he just couldn't quite get the touch on it to make it. He needed to take a touch before hitting it. Close, though. Close. A good opportunity again for West Ham. We look all right. I can't stress you. We do look all right. And I can't stress you. We do look like a back 4. I can't tell. Like I said, last time this happened, me and Gio had a deep conversation at halftime about what formation we were actually playing. I think it is 4. Either way, it doesn't really make a difference. We're dealing okay with City at the moment, like we did the first time around. Stevie C saying to Woody, Woody, you can get like ad block stuff, you know what I mean? Where it's on your desktop or on your phone. There are versions of it. I don't have one on my phone. The computer one, no, works a treat. That was an excellent chance. Not happy Benny's touch there, but it was a difficult angle. Yeah, I think it came at him just too quickly. It fired across at him like with all of the pace in the world, like to the point where I thought it was probably a shot. And so I don't want to blame him. I don't want to sit here and blame him because I think that was a hard chance to take. He was also awkward. He wasn't expecting it to come at him in the way it was, but it was a good opportunity. Sure, shot from Walker from range. Just out of nowhere, flipping Kyle Walker, just having a little pop. Doesn't work out for him, thankfully, but flipping it was not as bad. What channel is it on? It is not on in the UK legally. It's on DAZN. I can tell you how much. It's on DAZN. I can tell you how much. Charlie, how can you go into a match without Baby Buster matches? So I know I've had a mare here. We've not got the shopping in for a couple of days, clearly. Clearly. So there's bigger issues at play in terms of just food in general as well. But you are not wrong. You are not wrong. And I saw Glenn in here. Glenn, I can't see your comment now. I was just scrolling back to try and find it. There he is, Glenn. Yes. Glenn, if you're still here, Glenn Kitely, Everything Arsenal is such a good dude. I cannot tell you how much of a nice guy Glenn is. He's actually a legend. And I would deeply implore you to go check out his channels, Everything Arsenal and Everything Football with Glenn Kitely. Because trust me, they're worth it. Cannot believe that Sky think Brentford versus Everton is a better game than ours. I know at the time we're actually facing one of the top sides, and yet still they don't show it. Stress. But you know, I'm all right. I'm all right so far. We're dealing with it. There was a minor hiccup, but we're dealing with it. Zuma playing on the left, Dawson playing on the right of a back two. Zuma, this is the thing about Zuma and Zuma is a right-sided centre-back and Diop is a left-sided centre-back. And so now, when we're in this situation where we're bringing in Dawson, and I feel like maybe Zuma's the one you trust more, so you can shift him more than you would shift Dawson. Dawson also being a right-sided centre-back, but it is a thing. Oh, don't you just love when you get a close-up shot and you see the snow? Also, yellow ball. Always a good time. Always a good time. Manchester City playing through the lines, shifting ball out onto the left-hand side, looking for Cancelo, who I'm shocked has played so well at left back, to be honest with you, given he's right-footed. I've always didn't think it would, but yeah, here we are. Gabby Jesus on the right. Manchester City doing their thing, controlled possession, just trying to keep hold of it, trying to just find the spaces. Gabby Jesus tries to find Gundogan, can't quite with a through ball, goes out for a goal kick to West Ham. But yeah, Manchester City trying doing what they do well, keeping possession of the ball, shifting over left to right. It is snowing there. It looks beautiful. I'm so jealous. Shifting the ball left to right, looking. Oh, we're getting a chance of this. We're getting a replay of this Antonio chance, by the way. Yeah, that's really difficult for Ben Rama to take, to be fair. And it was a pass by Antonio. It definitely was a pass. It was really difficult for Ben Rama to take, but a little bit of luck there. A little bit of it rolls a little bit differently, and all of a sudden you're in a great position. City are doing their usual thing. They're taking their time. They're getting towards the final third. They're getting it. They're switching sides, trying to find little intricate passes, little intricate through balls, kind of netball style. That's the way I always think about it. Netball, someone on the ball has it. Another person off the ball runs. They lay it through to them. That kind of stuff. West Ham dealing with it so far relatively well. We dealt with it incredibly well in the cup game, and so far so good in that respect. Masuaku, fair play, controls it there. An awkward as all hell pass after it, but nice control. Plays it out onto the right-hand side. Johnson shifts it on. Fornals back to Johnson. Looks to try and cross it in with his weak foot. Couldn't quite find anyone in the middle there. Couldn't quite find anyone there. They continue to pass the ball around. West Ham continue with possession. Masuaku steps through the gears, takes it past two. Tries to swing it in, can't quite. Tries it a second time. That's a great ball. Flipping heck, that was really good. Martha Masuaku just fires in a cross. It perfect head height. No one can get on the end of it. Antonio was close. Ben Rama was close. Neither of them can get a touch on it. You think if you get a solid touch on that, that's at least a good. It would have to be a good save. Masuaku starting the game lively, to be fair to him. Cresswell trying to hit him on the overlap. Masuaku puts it in again. Couldn't quite find Antonio. I'll tell you what, Masuaku's looking lively so far. He had a good game last game. So it's not surprising to me that he's starting. But still, he's having a good start. For all the fear about him, he has having a good start. And West Ham having a good spell of possession here. Mikel Antonio lays it, tried to lay it through for Ben Johnson in a Manchester City manner. Couldn't quite. Pablo Fornals looked like he'd run into a dead end. Manages to wriggle past two before losing to the third. Then pressurizes Cancelo into West Ham regaining possession. That's good work by Pablo Fornals. Ben Johnson loses out on possession of the ball to Gundogan. Gives away a free kick. Deep into Manchester City's half. Good spell of pressure there from West Ham. Very good spell of pressure. Forcing Manchester City into awkward movements high up the pitch. Good overlaps. Masuaku looking decent. Looking decent again. Looking dangerous. Like he was in the last game when I did the player ratings with Titch. He was looking decent again, finding some decent crosses. It's good work. Laid down the line by Fornals to Mikel Antonio. This is a good opportunity. He's in the box. Wriggles into the 6-yard box. Corner or goal kick? I think it's a goal kick. I think it was last touch off Antonio. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Again, another good opportunity. It's snowing now. It is getting heavier in Manchester. It was a good ball down the line. Poor from Cancelo positioning wise. Lets Antonio wriggle through. He couldn't quite find a pass or a shot. It's an awkward angle to shoot, by the way. But another good opportunity. Can someone just put a link in here, please? Everything I click takes me to more ads. Yes, but I think the chat will block it, to be fair, Woody. I think YouTube will block the link. If so, have a... I don't know if after 16 is about in the Discord, Ben. If he's about in the Discord, ask him because Ben's smart. But yeah, also what Stevie C says. Titch, I'm not clicking on that comment because you're causing us issues. Titch, for Christ's sake. Good. All right, sweet. Stan Smith, hello, sir. How are you? Long time no see. How are you, mate? What are your score predictions? Yes, I'm well, thank you. How are you? I'm a bit chilly, but I hope you're well. I'm saying I've gone with 2-2. That's my vibe. I've gone with 2-2. But my heart is saying 2-1 West Ham. And I tell you what, we're starting brightly. We are starting brightly. That's a great ball over the top by Manchester City, though. Souček does well. Souček, good defending. Thomas Souček. Bernardo Silva, there was a call for penalties, and the referee just waves it away. I tell you what, that was good work by Thomas Souček. The ball over the top to Bernardo Silva was smart. Again, that volleyball, that netball style system, right? Silva makes a great run, dink over the top from the player who in possession, who's basically standing still. And Thomas Souček just shows him out. It was already going out for a corner, just barges in for good measure. He's down. No pen. I don't think it was a pen. Move. The snow is getting heavier. It's very snowy. Very snowy. Poor clearance from Fabianski from a goal kick. But thankfully, West Ham regained possession off it. It came flying back at him. And there was a moment there where City could have been in, and they are again here. Sterling out on the left-hand side, tries to play it through to Bernardo Silva again. Sometimes they're a bit too cute, City, and you understand why, because that's their deal, right? But sometimes they are a bit too cute with their passing. There, Sterling had good space on the left-hand side, charging his way in. To be fair, that's where you want Sterling. You want Sterling outside the area on the left-hand side. You don't when he's dangerous when he comes alive in the area. So he's storming into the area. Tries to play a slightly too cute through ball to Bernardo Silva, who's making an underlap run, and it comes out for a corner to Manchester City. But you think if you just dink it across the box there, someone could get their head on that. Sometimes a bit too cute. But it is a corner to City. Good gun from the left-hand side, whips it in. Head. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Laporte was the one who got his head to it. Where did that end up? Laporte rises, nods it on with the back of his head, and it does hit the post. My God. I'll give Laporte the credit as if he meant to do it. It looked a bit awkward, so I'll give Laporte the credit as if he meant to do it. Incredible work, but flipping heck. At least matching him so far. This is how I feel. He says as they put the ball in the net. Our clearances, our distribution from the back has been woeful today, and Mahrez has got a goal. It's 1-0. Or is it offside? I think it might be offside. Hang on. It's offside, people. It's offside. The goal has been disallowed. Panic over. I thought this is usually the time where it's safe, right? So Fabianski plays it out to the right-hand side. It's a good finish by Mahrez, to be fair. It's a very good finish by Mahrez. I don't like Mahrez. I think he's overrated, but that is a good finish. You have to respect it. It's gone to VAR. Offside. Right, so the ball was played out by Fabianski to the right. Instantaneously, Manchester City pouncing with the press. Don't get me wrong. Good work from them on the press. Distribution for Fabianski so far today has been very, very poor. There's been a couple of times where he's just basically passing it straight to Manchester City. And I know, like, for example, Mr. Pardew here, who I trust implicitly, Fab's kicking is so bad. I usually don't think that his distribution is so bad. I think it's just sort of average, right? But today it has been a struggle. It has been a struggle today. He keeps just basically passing it to Manchester City, putting it in awkward positions for people when they're just being absolutely rushed, and it's a problem. It's a problem. But again, this is what we do to opposition teams. We want to reduce, we don't want to succumb to the idea of just booting it forward instead. That is probably the way to get around it, but we don't want to do that because then they're riskier passes. You know, they are riskier passes in terms of keeping possession. But Manchester City do have possession of the ball. They're playing it around outside the area, being forced back slightly here. West Ham, again, working well. I really do think we're playing 4 at the back, and I think Masuaku's playing essentially as a winger. Declan Rice charging it down, just forcing Manchester City back again. Good pressing from West Ham. Good pressing, covering the passing lanes, covering the passing angles, just making it difficult for Manchester City to slickly pass the ball around. And slowly but surely they are being forced further and further back, all the way back to Edison there. That's how far back they've gone. Good work from West Ham defensively. Good work. We've been matching them so far. Obviously, they have an offside goal now, and I think you perhaps denote that they have been slightly better than us. But in general, we've been matching them. We've been dealing with it. I'm going for an overhead kick there. The ball got played in from the left-hand side. It it wasn't super dangerous. Zuma was just all over him, and Gundogan was trying to back into Zuma. It's good takedown from, to be fair to Ilkay, it was a really good takedown. And then just a little bit of improvisation, trying to hit a little cheeky overhead. The reason I didn't get too hyped, nothing really there. It would have been something unbelievable to have scored that. We've been matching them, but we're not better. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. I think they are probably the better side so far today. Don't get me wrong, but we've been showing up, and yeah, it's a good ball by Dawson over the top. San Antonio offside, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Boza, man, it is unfortunately not on legally in the UK, but if you are looking for something, there's places you can find stuff, is all I'll say. There's places you can find stuff. We don't, of course, we don't condone watching stuff illegally. But if you are looking for something, there's ways to find it. There's ways to find it. Benrahma does well under pressure there to keep the ball. Michael Oliver stops it for Gabby Jesus, who's on the floor. Holding his face. So I assume someone tapped him somewhere. And that's why he's down holding his face. But I didn't really see it. It'll be a drop ball with West Ham to continue holding it. Yeah, Gabby Jesus, unbelievable, ridiculous. Just, okay, Gabby. I like Gabby Jesus. But man got like brushed like here, if you want to be kind. And he's down holding his face like he's just been blapped by Mike Tyson. Like, calm down, bro. I think it's on Peacock. Fair. Fair. I know it's on DAZN as well. I can say that for reasons. Good ball through for Jesus. Fabianski comes out and stops that. It was a good ball through from Manchester City again, making good forward runs, Manchester City, good incisive runs. It's offside by Jesus in the end, but who's still holding his eye. Maybe something did land in his eye, bless, but it was offside. Concerning that no one picked him up. He literally just ran straight through the middle of our centre-backs. He was offside, but he did just literally run straight through the middle of our centre-backs. A little bit concerning. And again, Manchester City forced all the way back to having the ball with their goalkeeper and defenders. Once you do get through that West Ham press, once you can find your way past it, we do drop back into a deep position, and it's good positioning, but it is like, it's frustrating. It's to some extent. Also, Antonio already looks dead, by the way. It is slightly like, we should come from a bit more. It doesn't quite work. But in defense, we're playing a sort of 4-4-1-1. Casolo tries to play the ball across. Flicked. Ooh, save for Fabianski. Not a difficult save in the end. But there was a moment again there where it could have been dangerous. We've got this kind of two banks of 4-4-4-1-1 formation when we're in defense. And to be honest with you, there, either Johnson or whoever's, I think Fornals is playing on that side, should have picked up Cancelo, who was finding the space. The ball in gets deflected up and it's a save. Oh, it's a good opportunity for West Ham. Benrahma in the D hits it. Save for Edison. A comfortable save for Edison in the end, but a sighter for Benrahma, let's say. A sighter. This match will be longer than the week before payout. Yeah, probably. I'm not going to lie to you, probably. Snowflake in the eye is brutal. It is brutal. You are not wrong. That is brutal, and he looks like he's struggling, to be fair. He looks like he's struggling. Dawson was the wrong choice for today. I don't know. I don't know how confident I would have been either way. Brentford 1-up. Oh, there you go. It looks like Sky were correct to pick Brentford then, I guess. Jay Juice heads it down. Going to go with a shot from range. That was a shot, sort of range. Gundogan can usually be pretty effective, but that shot just dragged wide. I'm a Brazilian Grêmio fan. Ooh, shout out. And in England, I'm a big fan of West Ham. Welcome, Santos. Nice. Big place. Hope you're well. Subscribe if you're new around here. All that good stuff. And like the video. Yeah, exactly. Like the video. Sing the song. Give me a second. when nothing happens, right? Nothing's happening. Ben Rama, do 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 do. Oh, Jared Bowen, do 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 do. Michael Antonio, are your hammies still good to go? Or what was the one CB came up with? Something and Pablito, but I don't remember who the other person was. I've forgotten. Yes, that clock is a hamster one. That clock is exactly where I'm at in the game, so you know exactly how far behind you I am. Good interception from Zuma there. Just playing it forward. Antonio down. Under a challenge from Diaz. Super emphatically, let's say. He goes down and it's free kicks West Ham on about halfway down. Super Studies, welcome. If you're looking for a link to the game, my friend, link in the description below. Discord, have a gander there. It's probably all I can say is that in the stream links part of our Discord, yeah, Declan Rice and Pablito. That's what it was. That's what it was. Thank you. I forgot it went out of my head. To be fair, I've only been up like an hour. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Manchester City now with possession of the ball again. I after an early spell, first 15 minutes or so, where I think we were relatively even. We were giving Manchester City things to think about. We were finding opportunities, and one or two, if we a little bit of luck had gone our way, then it would have happened. Now, Manchester City, of the last 10 minutes, have started to really take control of the game, put their dominance on it, put their stamp on it. Lots of calm passing around, just finding the areas. But on top of that, those runs off the ball have been a problem for us, a big problem for us. They have just consistently good tackle, Thomas Souček. Good work. Just stopping two of Manchester City players and then flicking it out for a West Ham throw. Good work. But yeah, you look at it and you say they've taken control of the game now. We're not getting forward as much. We're not getting anywhere near as much of the ball. We're reverting to riskier and riskier passes, which is just letting Manchester City regain possession. That is an awful throw-in from Ben Johnson. I mean, from West Ham in general, we're awful at throw-ins, and that was poor. No one giving him options, and he throws it literally straight to Manchester City. And that's the kind of thing where, again, we just need to be wary. We just need to be more wary because we are struggling with that. And Manchester City offside again. The amount of times Manchester City the offside, by the way, showing how much they are trying to beat our offside trap, trying to get in ran behind. They've had like 2 or 3 offsides. Better Sterling again, offside again there. It's an issue. It's an issue so far. Like I say, first 15 minutes, I would have said Manchester City, West Ham, relatively even. But at this point, no. It's Manchester City are really controlling this game right now. You're somehow ahead of me, so I'm listening to you, then using the game as an instant replay. Fair. Good to see you, by the way. You could pause it so we're perfectly in time. That's what I try to do when I watch along stuff for whatever. I try to. It's difficult though. It is very difficult, especially if my television hang on. We can make it more obvious. Especially if my television crashes and I have to click on another television. Do you know what I mean? Then it becomes difficult. But Sterling hits it from range after cutting in from the left. Wide. Oh, my G. West Ham random Peach. The hardest working man in West Ham YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Peach. Out here doing bits non-stop. If you haven't already, hit yourself up. Subscribe. He's probably live. At literally any time of the day. If you think, is Peach live? Probably the hardest working man in West Ham YouTube. I don't care what anyone says. He's up there at least. He's up there. Titch is up there because Titch puts in time, and Peach is just live non-stop. Oh, it's right on the edge of the area. Antonio wobbled through there. Laporte does get a yellow card, and it is right on the edge of the area. It's a free kick to West Ham. Laporte takes down Antonio. Incredibly close. It is just outside the box, to be fair. Antonio ends up falling down into the box, but the foul itself does take place outside. It's a terrible tackle. From Laporte. Fair play. It's definitely yellow. You can't complain about it. He was nowhere near the ball, and he's just completely hacked him down. And it's a free kick in an incredibly good position. This is where you hope that our set piece prowess comes into play. A free kick in a very, very good area for West Ham. Basically, essentially like a corner, but on the edge of the area on the right-hand side. All the big men are up. The boys have been deployed. Aaron Cresswell on the right. Aaron Cresswell decided to hit it at goal as if to shoot. It deflects off the wall and it's a corner. Thought he would have, again, I think it was maybe a waste. I would have gone for just a dink in. You've got Souček in there. You've got Dawson in there. You've got Zuma in there. All creating space and time on the ball. And yet, not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Second corner of the game. First for West Ham. Cresswell takes it from the right-hand side. Hits it in. First man. Pointless. Rice. Cresswell wins it back. Digs it back onto the back post. Souček tries to hit it ahead. And unfortunately, offside call. An offside call. Annoying there. A poor free kick where I felt like it would have been easier just to dink it in towards the area with so many big men, and it just gives us a better chance, but we don't do it. And then the corner ends up hitting first man. Declan Rice tried to charge after it to get it back. Ends up landing at the feet of Aaron Cresswell anyway, who then tries to put it in an offside. Poor. These are the sort of opportunities we need to use. These are the sort of opportunities we need to make the most of. We can't sit here and not act like they aren't going to come. They're going to come super frequently. First 15 minutes, we were making waves. Since then, it's been all Manchester City. And we need, when we get chances like that, simple set piece chances, which usually we're pretty good at, we need to make sure that we're making the most of that. And that's too wasted, in my opinion. Annoyingly, that is too wasted. But Sterling lays it short to Cancelo. They're on the attack here, Manchester City. Down the left-hand side, Sterling again trying to wiggle his way through. West Ham just... Sterling taking down Pablo. Fam, dickheads. Stop. I'm losing it. I've got nothing left. So dead. So dead. Yes, bro. Good to see you, my G. Good to see you. Love from Miami. Shout out to Miami. I was going to sing the Will Smith song there. I thought better of it. 31 minutes gone. I feel cold just looking at the amount of snow. That's a good ball over the top. Ben Rama somehow found space. Ben Rama wiggles his way into the area, trying to dink it onto his right foot. He's being crowded out really well there by Cancelo and Laporte at the same time. Or is it Diaz? I think it's Diaz. West Ham regain possession from an awkward cross. Masuaku on the left-hand side. Cresswell tries to go for the overlap. Can't quite be found. Masuaku's a smart pass in, to be fair, to Souček. Back to Rice. West Ham got possession of the ball here. There was a moment there where it looked really dangerous. City defended well, pushed West Ham back, trying to find a way through, but they are slowly getting forced further and further back. And then just Dawson once again with that loft over the top. Nothing there. West Ham give away a free kick from Thomas Souček. Wasted opportunity. Dawson's flick over the top. There at one point. Just completely aimless. He did one earlier on, which worked really well into the path of Ben Rama. I think he might have done one to Antonio as well. But that one was literally, there was no one even there. He just sort of did it. And it's frustrating. Because again, that was another decent opportunity. Ben Rama, when he had the space, he was pressured. Oh, it's a good ball actually from Manchester City. I'll shut up. Out on the right hand side, plays it across. And that one will count. It's 1-0 Manchester City. Ilkay Gundogan with the goal. That one will count. There's not a hint of offside I can see in that one. Couple of wasted opportunities from West Ham. Manchester City got the other end to get a goal. How it goes. It's how it goes. Cancelo plays a brilliant ball out to the right-hand side to Mahrez, who in all the space in the world, I want to see Cresswell has to come and meet him. Masuaku's nowhere near him. Not saying it's his fault, but it is what it is. Mahrez, not beautiful first touch, shifts it onto his left foot, plays it across. There's like 3 Manchester City players, all of whom could finish that and put that in the back of the net. And it ends up being Gundogan, who just has to stand still and pass it into the net. The snow is falling heavier and heavier. And Manchester City are pouring on the pressure in the same manner. 1-0 Manchester City. Frustrating. Couple of missed opportunities just before that. Wasted opportunities, in my opinion, from West Ham just before that. And now it is what it is. Antonio trying to play the ball across there. Can't quite do it. He regains possession of the ball. Just hoofs it across the other side of the pitch. Aaron Cresswell collects it. That's a nice, smart ball through Cresswell into Ben Rama. Tries to just shape his way in. Can't quite do it. Can't quite do it. Cue snowstorm. Yeah, a little bit. It's very snowy. It's very snowy right now. It's getting heavier and heavier. It's a really nice, incisive pass from Aaron Cresswell there. And it's a shame because Ben Rama can't quite turn with the ball in a way which is useful for supplying an assist, but he's trying. He's trying. Very naive. Yeah, he wasn't close enough, was he? He wasn't close enough, was he? So it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I saw something as well above that I wanted to. This is it. The snow reminds me of FIFA 99. To be fair, Charlie's hair is better than Martin Tyler on the commentary. Well, thank you for a start. I don't know. I disagree strongly on saying anything nice about my hair or me ever. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It does have that sort of orange ball. It does have that sort of orange ball vibe. Old football games, old matches in the snow. City playing the ball around now, completely in possession. I wonder what their possession stats are. Next time we have a breaking play, I'll go and have a look. The snowfall, if you're not watching, is so deep at this point. As Manchester City pass the ball around, there is a trail on the floor from where it happened, which is someone who's into their stats and looks at like passing maps and stuff. Very exciting for me because that's like live happening. But yeah, the snow has gotten that heavy that we are now seeing it. Oh, that's a good ball through from Manchester City. Gabby Jesus thought about it, hits it. Ben Johnson. Holy moly. I couldn't tell if it had crossed the line because there's so much snow and it seemed to have. And Ben Johnson, Gabby Jesus does brilliantly. Fabianski's not having a good game. Hits it across him, slots it past him, and Ben Johnson clears it off the line. Jesus Christ. I could barely tell. I need to see a replay because my TV is a little bit pixelated. So I need to see. And also the pixelation on the TV is making it a problem to see with the snow. But my God. What a clearance. Cleared off the line by Ben Johnson. Hanging by the skin of our teeth a little bit here. Hanging by the skin of our teeth. Is that a phrase? It is now. We are struggling. We are struggling here. We're struggling to maintain Manchester City in any way, shape, or form. Johnson does well there to wriggle past the tackle. Lays it down the line, looking for 4 hours offside. Offside. Hope the game gets postponed. I don't know what we would do in terms of watch along if it got postponed. I haven't thought about. I literally had this thought about 5 minutes ago. Right, I was like, if this match gets delayed or postponed, we're getting to see the replay here. Gabby Jesus does brilliantly. Good work, Ben Johnson. Just covering brilliantly. Ball comes across. The opportunity was there, just with his left foot, just gets it back. Good work. Good work. To be fair, Fabianski did a bit better there than it looked like originally, but you got to respect it. You got to respect it. My TV has crashed. Yeah, I was thinking, if it gets postponed, what do I do? What do I do? Do I carry on streaming until it might come back? Like, what do I do? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Struggling right now. I'm struggling. I am struggling. We'll get there. We'll get there, people. We'll find our way eventually. Let me know if anything happens, guys. What happens if it does get postponed? Do I just carry on? Is the snow that bad? The snow is very bad. It's going now right now. Like it's getting so deep that you can literally see the passing maps on the floor. It's, again, like I said, very exciting for me specifically, but it is happening. It is happening. Right, let's we're back. And it's corner for West Ham. Scenes. Corner for West Ham. I'm slightly behind where I was. So whoever it was who was watching along with me, welcome. We're now probably joined up. There we go. Timer is now in check. Timer is now checked. We're back. You can actually see the passes. I know, it's mad, isn't it? It's actually mad. I don't know what's going on. It's wild. I love it, though. Good to see you. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well. Looking forward to our video next month. Which, you know, if you wanna go and have a little subscribe of Arsenal Fan Circle, what I'm saying, I'll be there next month. You'll have a gander. You can see it's being abandoned at halftime. It is getting that bad. Corner in, save. Easy collection from Edison, who lays it out quickly. Manchester City trying to attack here. The problem with watching television in days like this and conditions like this is bit rates do not like it. So it's very difficult to tell what's going on most of the time. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best here. We need heat maps now. Yeah. Quickly. Get rid of the snow. We need a heat map on the floor. That's how you get rid of it. You heat it up, right? Mate, half time, those groundsmen are going to be busy, aren't they? Laid out wide to Mahrez. Manchester City, little step over here and there, trying to find their way into the box. Just nice little passing triangles from Manchester City. They're just good at it, aren't they? These are out to the edge of the box. Hit. West Ham. We are struggling right now a lot. It was hit, I think, by, I don't know who it was. I think it was Cancelo originally. Save, and then Mahrez on the follow-up. He's there, hits it. Doesn't work. Bernardo Silva tries to cross it across. Cleared away from West Ham. It's so difficult to tell what's going on right now. Manchester City are all over us right now. We really are just hanging on for dear life. Hit, defending, good block. Rodri lays it out, whips back in towards the peep area. Manchester City are complete control of this game right now. They are just passing it around, just waiting for their way, just waiting for their time to pounce. They keep finding interesting ways into the box. Shots. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the shots are coming from range, but it is a consistent problem. Mahrez here, dribbles past one, dribbles past two, tries to lay it across. It's a good interception from his international teammate Ben Rama, lays it short to Antonio, who instantly is dispossessed. And they go again. Manchester City go again. This is going to be a long last 5 minutes of this half. Whipped into the box, cleared away-ish, not really. Cresswell just sort of hooks at what he can. He's having to hold his hands up because he literally can't see because of the snow. The pitch is now basically completely and utterly white. Completely and utterly white. As Agree says here, we're still very much in this. I can't see the ball. Yeah, it's a problem. Shot from range, nothing. Blocked by West Ham. Works back out to Mahrez. On the overlap there. Walker plays it across. Souček collects it. Under pressure from Mahrez. West Ham are not, we're not doing well right now. Bernardo lays it short. Walker, Mahrez, and Bernardo. Nice little passing triangles here from Manchester City, annoyingly. Walker, Bernardo, Mahrez. Just trying it. West Ham defending well from this specific one. Now Ben Rama activates the press. Antonio needed to be pressing earlier there. He needed to be pushing it earlier there, and he wasn't. Manchester City worked their way back into a half from it. There was a moment there where if Antonio was a bit more proactive with the press, and I understand why he wasn't, because he's told to stand off. He's not told to go and stand on the defender. But if you pushed it, then he could have done something there, but he doesn't. In the last 5 minutes, Manchester City have had 93% possession. 93. So when you're talking about dominance, 93% possession in the last 5 minutes is insane. Can you see the line on the pitch? I can see the halfway line and slightly see the semicircle, but again, my TV is a bit pixely, so it's difficult to see. This is the worst team to play against in these conditions. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's a problem, bro. Like, they are just in complete control. We can barely see what's going on, and they are just passing it around, waiting. It wouldn't surprise me if the ball went in the net. We wouldn't have even known about it. It's mad. Can't see the ball either. Will we see a Zamboni come out at halftime? I don't know what they're going to do at halftime, but they need to do something. Can build a proper snowman out there. Yeah. Maybe that's what we do at halftime. Get the subs out. Build a snowman. Walker tries a little no-look pass. Fails. Rice tries to put it into Benrahma, and Manchester City are working. The thing is here, right? Is not only are Manchester City outplaying us in terms of tactics and in terms of just really putting the pressure on. I'm trying to see the second shot there. You're just seeing the replay of the Mahrez chance. The first shot is a good save from Fabianski, low. Mahrez on the follow-up hits it. I don't know if it is the post or Fabianski saves it. I really cannot see. Gundogan scored the goal, Jason. Gundogan. Don't know what I was saying. We move on. Stoppage time has been called with 1 minute. Yeah, I have no idea what they're going to do at halftime at all. But again, I did genuinely think about 10 minutes ago, what if this game gets delayed? What if this game gets postponed? We know, did the Burnley match get postponed? I feel like didn't a match get postponed earlier? And if it was Burnley's around the corner from Manchester. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is the snow they were having, which means it last for a while. At the moment, it looks like Frozen 3. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Lots to do for David Moyes at halftime. A heck of a lot to do. This has not been a great performance from West Ham. There's been periods where it's looked good. First 15 minutes, I was happy. But since then, it's been almost entirely Manchester City. And there is the halftime whistle. The score at halftime is 1-0 to Manchester City. A dominant Manchester City performance. A casual Manchester City performance. And again, 15 minutes in, good work from West Ham. Since then, a struggle. A very, very much a struggle. The groundsmen are out with their shovels in force. Flipping hell, they are out in force. There are a lot of shovelly boys out there. And they are trying to get rid of the snow as quickly as possible for the second half. But yeah, problems. What happens if this match is postponed? I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that would mean for the match. Obviously, both teams in European competitions makes it difficult to even begin to think when this match would get replayed. But at the same time, flipping, what do we do? What do I do? What do I do? We'll see. I mean, halftime, we'll see how it goes. Stress. Like I say, Manchester City, sort of a relatively casual performance. Don't get me wrong. It's not like they're not working hard for it, because they are. But 95% possession or 92, whatever it is in that last 5 minutes, shows just how dominant Manchester City were as that game went on, especially once the snow started to really come down. We did not get out of our half. At all. There was one moment where Benrahma pressed as well, and if Antonio was a bit more proactive in pressing, closing the passing lane to the second centre-back, we might have been able to sneak something in here, sneak an opportunity. But wasted opportunities, few and far between for West Ham, but they have been wasted. Corner, hitting the first man, not even hitting it. It was basically at the feet of the first man. It's a decision. It's an idea that we've gone for, but not working to any stretch of imagination, just not working, not looking good, not looking like something they would have bothered doing. Free kick straight into the wall, shooting from an awkward angle instead of crossing it, where you've got all of the big men, you've got Zuma, you've got Diop, you've got Zuma, you've got Dawson, you've got Souček, people like that all in the area. Antonio, who, although hasn't scored a headed goal in about 15 years, it feels like at this point, can ahead of them. Feels like a waste. It's a problem for West Ham, because Manchester City, again, as Clip said earlier, the perfect team to play in this condition. But Manchester City are the worst team to play in this condition. Like, just so in control, and we can't do anything. We just can't do anything. This game can't carry on, can it? Ray, I honestly don't know, bro. I honestly do not know. I started thinking when it started to get heavier, when the snow started to get heavier, that it's probably going to get. I was like, what if this gets postponed? I mean, by the end of that half, you could barely see the lines. You could barely see the ball on my television. Yeah. I don't know. Hands up, who can see the ball? Not really me. If all the ground staff walked out there at halftime with snow scoop, we could have a clean pitch. So it seems to be that's what's happened. A hell of a lot of people walked out onto that pitch as whistle went and started scooping that snow as quickly as possible. But I don't think they want to postpone this. But I don't know. It's getting to that stage. It is getting to that stage. And if it does get postponed, what happens to City's 1-0 lead? Oh no, they might lose it. Oh no. We'll see what happens. Where's the undersoil heating, bro? I don't know. I was thinking that as well. I don't think it's that effective, but I don't know. Maybe you only put it on a half time. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I'm not smart. Pretty sure it gets replayed as a new game. Yeah, I think that's what will happen, right? I think that's what will happen. But we'll see. But I think that's what will happen. All right. I just drove home to Manchester. Can't believe the game is still on. Getting really bad. Yeah, I agree, bro. Like, just watching it, it's horrendous. It's gone so bad. They're clearing the pitch now, so it'll be fine for the start of the second half, but won't stay clear for long. That's what I'm thinking. How quickly, and I guess that's what you judge, right? As they clear it up, you'll be able to judge how quickly that supply of snow on the floor replenishes to see whether or not you think it can continue. But I can't. I don't know. Did another game get called off? This is what I need to check. Did another game get called off? Yeah, Burnley versus Tottenham got postponed, and Burnley were at home, and Burnley, obviously, because I can tell you it's not snowing near Tottenham, but Burnley, obviously, it's not snowing in London. Depressing. It was sleet the other day, apparently, but I missed that. Burnley, obviously very close to Manchester. So this is probably the snow that they were experiencing when they postponed the match, meaning they felt like it wasn't going to clear, meaning that this snowstorm probably isn't going to clear. I don't know what the wind direction is up north at the moment. I'm not there. I did do geography, but I don't remember what the prevailing wind tends to be in Manchester, right? But at that sense, you have to say, we'll see. They're only clearing the end of zero attacking proposition. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, last 10 minutes of that game, this is probably the only place you need to, because we could not get out of our half, that second half. If we move on from the weather conditions a second, just to talk about West Ham and Manchester City as a footballing game, as opposed to a weather moment. Really poor as that half went on from West Ham. Really holding on for dear life type stuff. First 15 minutes, we did quite well. First 15 minutes, we were making waves in the game. We were creating some decent opportunities. One or two that we felt like a little bit of luck here or there, it would have happened. We had two spells of minor opportunities. That was the first. Then Manchester City started to show their dominance, started to step into the game a little bit more for the 10 minutes after, 25 minutes or so. West Ham did get another couple of opportunities, but they were completely wasted. Free kick from Aaron Cresswell, which was essentially in the corner flag position, but slightly closer. Instead of trying to play it in, he just goes for goal, hits it, wins an actual corner. Then when the corner happens, hits the feet of the first man. Wasted opportunities in a game in which opportunities will be few and far between. We can't be continuously wasting them like that. We had to have taken opportunity. We had to have taken them when they were there. We had to have taken them. But for that opening period, I think we've been all right, and we've dealt with them okay. It's not like we haven't. they've been completely and utterly dominant as that half went on. But it's not like we weren't dealing with them okay. They weren't just having shot after shot after shot after shot, but they were having the possession to try and figure out those shots, which isn't too concerning when they're not doing anything with it. But in a game like today, with the conditions like today, it's not comfortable whatsoever, and so we need to find a way of working our way around that. Hopefully maybe the conditions changing will help, but to be honest with you, when you look at that and you say, if one team's going to win this game, it's going to be Manchester City right now. Do West Ham look like scoring? They do not, and we're 1-0 down. So it's a big halftime call from David Moyes. Big halftime call in terms of, is he going to make substitutions? Is he going to try and change tactics, formation? I don't know, but it's a huge call from David Moyes, whatever he decides to do, and something needs to be called, because at 1-0 down, with the other team having 90+% possession at the end of that half, there needs to be something. There needs to be something. I don't know what, but it can't continue in the way it has, and us to get even a point out of this game, because we're 1 down and we have not looked like scoring whatsoever. If we were to pull up stats now, for example, and have a look at those, where are we at? If we're looking at stats here, you can see, if we scroll down, let me try it. Can I? There we go. Just a little bit across. You can see West Ham have had 2 shots. Simply put, West Ham have had 2 shots here. It's not like West Ham have had all of these shots and all these chances. Look at how many people on Manchester City have had shots here. West Ham, Ben Rama had a shot and Cresswell had a shot. Cresswell's shot was from that free kick. It hit the wall, goes out for a corner, and Ben Rama had that one. It's nothing, you know. Possession over the course of the half is 70% to Manchester City. But if we dragged it to, say, after half an hour, you can see it's 77. And if you drag it to that last sort of 10 minutes, 81. Drag it to the last 5 minutes, 92. Like, that's how much Manchester City are completely and utterly dominant at this stage in the game. And that's concerning. 91% pass completion compared to 77. And again, if you look at that last period with West Ham pass percent, say last 10 minutes. Oh, it went up. What about last 5? It went significantly down. Again, it's a problem. We can't continue this performance. And expect to have any sort of result from us. Any sort of result, be it a point, be it 3, it's not going to happen. So a big half. How do we change this up, people? Let's try and ignore the snowy conditions as much as possible, because Jesus Christ, I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Definitely let me know what you think. Does David Moyes need to make substitutions? Is it a personnel problem? Do West Ham need to change tactics? What do you think David Moyes can do at halftime? Because something does need to change. We need to play for Jay for a start. Good to see you, my friend. We need to play for set pieces in these conditions. Strongly agree. And when we get them, we don't need to waste them like we did with the free kick in the corner. But 1,000% agree with that one. And we should be playing for them anyway. Look at us. Look at us. Look at the stats. Look how good we are at set pieces at corners. That's what we should be doing. I don't know. Well, wait, we need to get the ball first, I guess. But yeah. Lanzini for Ben Rama, Bone for Masuaku. We need a player who can carry the ball up the pitch. To be fair, Masuaku is significantly better than any of those players. Maybe Lanzini, probably, but Masuaku is a very, very good he's very good on the ball. It's just his end product that's the issue. And again, in those opening 15 minutes, I thought Masuaku looked good. I thought Masuaku was playing well in those opening 15 minutes. He was crossing the ball. He was getting good positions. He was taking it past people and playing inconsistent crosses that were dangerous. But since Manchester City have gained dominance, he's been a complete passenger. But again, so have most of West Ham. It's not like Fornals has done any better. And I love Pablo Fornals. It's not like any of them have really done any better, you know. I think out of the players on the pitch, he's been given that first period, maybe one of the better ones, and he's good at holding. He's good at playing the ball. I don't know. It's a weird game when you're praising Masuaku, isn't it? West Ham will wait for the ball. Wait for the bell. That's what I mean. Just you got to wait for it. You got to wait to be told you can play. No, we're going to get told we're going to play, and then we step up, get big things out. What are we saying? Let's have a little scroll, seeing what we can do. Is it 16 mins where abandonment locks in the result? No idea, Doug. If anyone knows, let Doug know, because that seems like something that someone would know in the chat. That seems like someone smarter than me would know. Yeah. As an accent I've just heard. Moyes has got the hype them up, get in their faces, use conditions to battle them. Technique will go out the window in the snow. Who wants it more? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, we weren't fighting for it. You know, we press. West Ham tend to press once the team's over the halfway line. Once our opposition are over the halfway line, that's when West Ham begin their pressing movements. That's when they start. We're having a little sneaky look at the pitch there. They are doing a fairly decent job at clearing it, to be fair. There was that thing in the week about us properly about potentially changing half time to 25 minutes. Today would be a usual day, and the snow doesn't look as hard as it once did, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, West Ham tend to press when we get over the halfway line. When the opposition are in their own half, that's when West Ham start trying to cut passing lanes out, trying to make an issue. And that's because David Moyes wants us to be as compact as humanly possible, at in the defensive areas, right? So in our third, we want to be as compact as possible. So when they're in their half, we're quite happy to quite freely push them, harry them, press them, pursue them down, try to close down those passing lanes and make it difficult for them. But what that does tend to mean is when we are camped in our own half, like we were for the last 5 minutes of that game, we've got nothing, and it feels like we don't want it as much. Manchester City are still pushing, pressing, harrying, trying to win every ball. Lots of off-the-ball runners, making it incredibly difficult. You're seeing passing triangles where I keep saying netball, but that's the way it is. The person who has the ball and everyone runs around them, plays the through ball through to them as they can move. It works a treat. It works a treat, and it does feel like we almost want it less. And I think what we need to see is, if not a change in tactics or personnel, we certainly need to see a difference in reactions. A difference in, I don't want to say heart, but you know what I mean. Cannot see the ball. This game needs to be called off. Just call it a draw. Yeah, let's just all call it a draw, guys. You know what I mean? Just call it a draw. It'll be fine. If we have set pieces, we have to deliver them better. Strongly agree. Massa is crap. Should have got rid of King. I don't disagree that we probably should have sold him. I don't think he's been bad today. I think defensively he has been. Going forward, he was one of our brightest spots in the first half that we can't forget. In the first half of the first half, if you want to put it that way, we can't forget that he was one of our brighter aspects going forward. We could, but I think it'd probably be unfair. But fast time, by the way, might go on a bit long because of the clearance of the snow. I suspect we'll have to wait until the snow is cleared. Maybe a formation change could be used. If we want to see a result for this game, we have to go for it. Lols, I strongly agree with you, bro. I wanted us to go for it from the start, and I think we did to some extent. We kept the 4 at back, thankfully. We didn't seem to change to 5. Masuaku was definitely playing as a winger, at least in my opinion, and so we at least went for it. But I feel like when you look at the benches, if we were to pull those up again, if you look at our bench, for example, we have Lanzini, Yarmolenko, Bowen, and Vlasic on there, whereas Manchester City, Palmer and McAtee, I guess. Like, and I don't know anything about McAtee, so I'm just assuming he's a forward. So we definitely have a more attacking bench. We definitely have a bigger opportunity there to press and to get something from it. And hopefully we do have some positives to go for. Hopefully. Having a little scroll, seeing what we're saying. Because I'm so far behind. Your last says, Chelsea fan here, you should take advantage of a chance you get. Yeah, strongly agree. They are still clearing the snow. Todd, yeah, a little bit, mate. a little bit of snow. By a little bit, I mean, Jesus, my God, the amount of snow. I'm hoping that it doesn't seem to be snowing as hard as it once was. I can't tell, though, from the camera angles they're showing exactly. You only really see it when you get a close-up, but it doesn't seem to be snowing as hard as it once was. The players are out warming up as well. Not the first team. The subs are out warming up in the parts of the pitch that have been cleared from snow. So we will probably see this game continue, but we'll see. Give the subs a struggle. Yeah, I mean, It's probably the only way of getting around it, right? To be honest. The field is almost clear. It looks like snow is arrested. Yeah, it does a little bit. I mean, when they come up to wide, there is snow still left, and it just doesn't seem to be as hard as it once was. But it is still snowing. But as long as it's not as hard as it was, because it was flipping going for it, it was gunning for it. This game is going to continue. Halftime will probably be extended ever so slightly longer than usual due to the snow, but this game does look like it's going to continue now because it's a significant amount of it does seem to have slowed down a significant amount. Is it Baby Bell time? Jeff, I've got bad news for you, mate. There's not even a Baby Bell here. We said it. You know, we were concerned about it when I said there was no Baby Bells available. We all got very concerned, and it looks like we were in the right to do that. Slava Bilic's beanie. If these highly paid prima donnas have a problem with this, they should be made to play in Russia. Sure. Sure. It's just making your job more difficult, isn't it? You know, it's like I don't think it matters how highly paid you are. I think it's just making it more difficult. 20-minute halftime confirmed. Thank you very much, Anne. Yeah, I felt that would be the case. Your rule change for the second half. You're allowed to hit the ball with a shovel. Let's turn it into a giant game of hockey. What's that? What's the one? I can't remember what it's called. It's Irish. The one where there's a ball and you have like a sort of a kind of hockey style puck with a thing and you can flick it up and smack it. Can't remember what that game's called. I need my pillow. I have to go grab it in a minute. Scrolling up. Yeah, we seem to be all right. It seems to be slowing down. It seems to be slowing down. It seems to be slowing down. My God, Charlie, talk. First and third section seem to be clear. They're working in the middle. Yeah. The center circle also weirdly was done first, I guess. I don't know why. But it did seem to do center circle first. It's not a fun job clearing snow. Not a fun job. Conditions are ideal for a great game of football. You're not wrong. So the teams are beginning to come out, or at least West Ham are. We're getting a shot of West Ham coming out here. So we'll see what ends up happening, how it ends up changing the game. Look, what has David Moyes done? What has David Moyes said to them to change this up? Because something needed to be changed. Jesus Christ, sorry about that. Manchester, West Ham's just starting to do little shuttle runs as the pitch finishes getting clear. To be fair, they're not out yet. Manchester City aren't out yet. But if I was David Moyes, I'd send them back out in the snow as well. Be like, get out in the cold, warm yourselves up, and bloody play football, and have a good game. God's sake. That's my impression of David Moyes. It's well Scottish. The pitch is almost cleared. We won't be able to see the fun passing lanes anymore, depressingly, which was a good time for me specifically, but still. I have a tenner on the win. Bro, I wish you the best of luck, Danny. I wish you the best of luck. Manchester City are coming back out now. They're warming themselves up in the tunnel before they come out, but they are on their way back out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hopefully, we've gone through the worst of the big ones. But we'll see. Oh, Danny Morris. Three double cheeseburgers, 2 large chips, and 20 chicken nuggets from McD's. What a condition to watch the footy. Come on, you want big plays, bro. Big plays. How much of that is just for you? And if the answer is not all of it, why not? Get in there, bro. Get stuck in. Was the sport with a stick lacrosse? I don't think so. I don't think it was lacrosse. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was lacrosse. I don't know. There's this one they play in Ireland. And is it Gaelic football? No, it's not Gaelic football. I don't remember. If I Googled Irish sports on Wikipedia, I'd probably find it, but I'm an idiot is the problem. City not coming out yet. It says it all Sunday league sides that rock up before them kick off. Yeah. They're in the tunnel just doing little shakes. But they both are out now. Both teams are out. The shovels are being put away. The snow seems to have subsided to an extent where play is going to continue regardless, and it doesn't seem to be coming down at anywhere near the rate it was towards the end of that first half. So the second half is about to get underway. Big half from West Ham. Big half. Big half. I'm getting calls from work at the same time. They can wait. More important things going on. If you're only here for the halftime, thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining us in these snowy conditions. Genuinely appreciate it. Remember to subscribe, like the video if you're new around here. All of that good stuff. The likes really help us. The subscribes really help us as well. Patreon.com/HamsChat. Something you could check once. Well, we got a Cyber Monday deal coming up. Potentially, but also at the same time, what I'll say is beginning of the month. That's when you look at it. We will be live, of course, for the rest of the half until full time, and then a little bit after while Gonzo sets up for the review. Once Gonzo has the review, we'll spam that link in the chat for you so you can go click on it, have a gander, have a look, get involved in that fun review. The teams are about to get underway. The last of the snow is being cleared. The shovels are being taken off the pitch. Hurling. I think it's hurling. That's a strong shout. I think it's hurling. Hurling. Yeah. It's basically yeah. Thank you. Everyone who said hurling, thank you. That's what we should do with the shovels. You could get a really nice sound of it. You know what I mean? You could hear a nice like clong as you'd hit the ball. It'd be great. Here we go. Second half is about to kick off. Finally, Manchester City are going to get us underway. 1-0 up. West Ham, all to do, all to play for. They started the first half off better. Can they start the second half off better? One can only hope. We're back underway. Manchester City 1, West Ham United 0 at the Etihad. Big plays from the boys. Come on. Mark says, as a West Ham fan in America, this is the only way I can know what's happening since they don't televise every game. Thank you very much, Mark. They don't televise every game here either, bro. It's not televised here today. I'm watching it on DAZN. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. I genuinely appreciate it, bro. Genuinely appreciate it. That's the vibe. That's the vibe, Arky. Come on. Well done, City ground staff. Now let's batter them. Yes. Big plays. So early doors, West Ham's shape seems to be exactly the same. No subs from either team. West Ham's shape seems to be exactly the same as it was. Doesn't seem to be any significant changes there. You could have, like I said, we could have shifted to a back five with Masuaku as a more wing back. Manchester City instantly finding passing lanes straight through the middle. Concerning. Mahrez plays it back to Walker on the edge of the area. Mahrez on the right-hand side near the corner flag. Tries to putting it onto his strong foot, can't. Rice with the interception. Runs into a dark alley and then drags the ball out. Looks at the rest of the team to ask where were they. There weren't many options for him, to be fair. But yeah. Masuaku fouls a Manchester City player from the throw-in. Throw-in gets retaken again. Jesus just storming through, and tell you what, good defended by Kurt Zuma. But not good. Jesus just stepping up through the gears, dribbling through, making an issue for himself, making it difficult. But Zuma gets a foot in. It's corner to Manchester City. Out on their right-hand side, our left. Yeah, second of the game. Again, the corners I'm not too afraid of. We'll have a look. Mahrez hits it in. My stream, television, crashes. So I'm going to start it and it's just hope for the best. Hope for the best. Come on. Nothing happened, it seemed. Good. Thank Christ. Budgie. Budgie, my G, how are you? I hope you're well. Hope you're good. It's snowing in Australia. Is it? Mate, we are screwed. We've destroyed this planet. not to get political, but we've destroyed it, ain't we? We've destroyed it, ain't we? Is the zone worth the money? I can't tell you, bro. Let's just say I don't use it frequently. But I wouldn't take that as any indication on its money worth. More my methods of watching. Some dude said he put a tenner on West Ham to win at 1-0 down. Bro, West Ham 1-0 down. That would have been big odds. Manchester City, by the way, have started off with as much possession in the second half as they started as they ended the first. West Ham haven't come out like they did in the first half so far. Opening 5 minutes and a half-ish. It's been rough. Mahrez trying to, again, shift it onto his left foot. Trying to find a space. Good block and then cleared away from Craig Dawson. Antonio battling with it. Have we had the ball in their half yet? Like, had possession of the ball in their half? Oh, we have now. Dink over the top, looking for Antonio. It's just hoofed away by Manchester City. That's the most amount of possession I think we've had in their half so far in the second half. And it was a ball over the top that came from an interception, just punted over the top, and instantly we lose possession of the ball. Blizzard at Leicester now, says Arthur. Doesn't surprise me. The worst thing is it will come down the country, and by the time it gets here, by the time it gets to London, nothing. Fuming. Anything can happen in football, especially in these conditions. Come on, your irons. Wandsworth boy, like myself to score. Come on, your irons. Fair play, bro. Fair play. We can only hope. We can only hope Mikhail was out doing his thing today. So far, he's not. But we can hope. We can hope. City again with possession of the ball, just passing it around. I mean, Ben Rama's positioning is getting deeper and deeper now. Well, good pressure from Aaron Cresswell allows Declan Rice to recollect the ball. West Ham have possession now. Don't waste. Oh, they've taken too long. All it took was that moment hesitation, and Manchester City were instantly all over them with a triangle press coming in from all angles, and they just didn't know what to do. A big ball up the pitch because there was no other options. Guess what? Manchester City win possession of the ball back. Struggling. This is better from West Ham, though. For now, it's nice. Turns, plays it out wide to Ben Johnson. This is the biggest opportunity West Ham have had. Ben Johnson. I don't know if he's trying to cross it to Antonio or trying to play it into the path of Ben Rama. Either way, it's gone out for a West Ham corner, which we will take, even if it's far from ideal. Even if it's far from ideal. I just really don't want to be overtaken by Arsenal. Yeah, that's my vibe. That's my vibe. MJF has turned up. And in a very MJF way. Some people in this chat will enjoy that MJF, but not me. Boo. Boo. Good to see you, Mr. Friedman. I hope you're well. I know you're having some trouble at work with a man called Phil. Hopefully you can resolve that soon. Whipped in from the corner. Rice can't. Again, first man again. It's a tactic. I don't know what we're doing. It's a tactic and it's stupid. Just play it into the box. There's so many big people in there. What are you doing? Doing some next dumb corner tactic for? Anyway, Ben Rama tries to fire the ball back across. Can't quite do it. And Manchester City play the ball effectively. Oh, it's one back instantaneously by West Ham. It looked like it was effective by Manchester City getting out of there, but it couldn't quite do it. Mikel Antonio, unsurprisingly, finds the ball on the left-hand side, takes a heavy touch, gives it straight back to City. No, but he's really good though, trust me. Salty from me there, wasn't that? That was salty. You know. That's salty. Salty. Manchester City literally walking around with possession in their own half. Like, literally walking. Literally walking. All good, mate. Just logged on with my brother-in-law's laptop. Thanks for your support. Yeah, always enjoy our chats, bro. Good to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you're all good. I'll probably was probably very likely to see you at some point on a show in the near future, knowing us. When I was yours, we're supposed to have an Ice Age. Maybe it's finally I've heard many times that we're due an Ice Age. But when I used to do geography, we spoke about it. Maybe this is it. I mean, the chances are it's more just likely climate change and it's all going wild, and it's never warm in this country anyway. But I'm a good person. That's what I am at the end of the day. Listen, better than most, if not. Oh, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's always good when I could just lob wrestling references around, you know what I mean? With reckless abandon. Again, I'm literally wearing an Asuka shirt. I should literally just, when you get here, you can just start doing that. Hadi says 2-0 Manchester City. Not about that life, mate. Not about that life, but also more accurate. No free kick to West Ham there. I don't think it was. For everyone, a brief protest, but straight back up again from Mikel Antonio, who continues to do something. If someone could tell me what, that'd be nice. But Pablo Fornals finds Antonio. Fornals first touch back to Ben Rama. This is good. Tries to just flick it into Fornals. We just don't. We've not got the numbers. We have not got the numbers. We are not effectively transitioning from defense to attack at all. And there, we were doing our best. Ben Rama, Fornals doing their best, one-touch passing, just trying to shift it around Manchester City, trying to keep the ball away from them as they flowed forward. And it just couldn't quite work out for us. And you look at our attack, and there was those three. It was those two and Antonio just trying to make any sort of space for themselves, but crowded out by Manchester City players on the halfway line. And it's one of those ones where, if you can get Antonio running through on goal from the halfway line, Sterling tries to put it back across the box, can't do it. If you have those three passing it around on the edge of the area, if you can get through Manchester City's very high line, then you can cause a problem. But it's just, they look crowded out. It's just not enough numbers going forward. Antonio here with the ball, wobbles in, terrible pass. Bro, can we buy a striker, please? Sterling plays it across the box. Gabby Jesus. Who defended that? Was that... I can't tell who it was, but they've gone flying into the post. Whoever stopped that from going in. But my God, this game is not going well for West Ham whatsoever. I'm not sure who it was who managed to stop the ball going across the line at the end of the day. I'm trying to see who's left standing to figure out who it is. Pardon, but someone did go down there. It was a good opportunity. It was a very good opportunity for Manchester City. Played across to Jesus, who was in all of acres of space, comes into the area with the ball, takes it around the goalkeeper, hits it, and then someone on the last man managed to get the block. Wally says Cresswell. Cresswell sounds about right. It was a poor pass from Antonio to start it. Gets through ball to Sterling. Sterling plays it across to Jesus in the area. One touch round the goalkeeper. And it's Aaron Cresswell who heroically comes flying back. The touch from Jesus around. Oh no, it's a shot from Jesus, and Fabianski gets a touch to it. And Cresswell just slings himself at it to stop it. And then, watching it looks worse than it was. Oh, no. He needs some milk. That was horrendous. Say this is the post, right? That is the post. And this is Aaron Cresswell. The top is his head, the bottom is his legs. He slides in, his back first, round it. Not happy. Not happy at all. He looks in pain. I mean, I need to go get a pillow because my back hurts a bit as well, Aaron, to be fair. My back hurts a bit as well. So, Jesus, man. Flipping hell. We are everywhere but nowhere. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Lanzini is warming up to come on now. I would be surprised if... I don't know. Aaron Cresswell looks in actual big boy pain right now. Yes, big back breaker. Corner from City, headed away. Rice on the ball by the corner flag, just punts it clear. Again, we're being forced into these risky punts clear with no real technique or style to it and just hoping for the best, and Manchester City regain possession of the ball. The spinal countdown, bro. It was a big bag breaker. It was like you versus Derby the other week at the pay-per-view. Just walking over the back. It was not happy. Not good to see. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Give Cresswell a massage. Give him something, mate. He looks in pain. Give him something. He looks in pain. Okay. David Moyes is the substitute is happening. It's Lanzini coming on, and Ben Rama is the one coming off. Not for me, Chief. Not for me, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's time to throw the kitchen sink at him. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Rio Ferdinand's here, and he says goal, but like they do in like Spanish, and like goal, 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 goal. Have you had your baby bell? There is no baby bells, bro. I'm baby bellless. I'm living a bellless existence. I'm sad. I'm depressed. And I feel like this is maybe a direct consequence of that action. Prove me wrong. That's what I'll say. Do you think we'll see Bowen? We have to at some point, right? I mean, you've got to, but like... Correct sub he's been before. I don't necessarily disagree with you, James. I don't think he's been great. I don't think he's been poor, but I don't think he's been great. What I would say, though, is that it's mostly like for like, and I don't think it's going to significantly change our... I don't think he's the worst person on the pitch, and B, I don't think it's going to significantly change our formation or our fortunes. It's just doing the same thing again. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Sterling stepping up to Johnson and Fornals, who are both just stopping him from getting through, and he walks through the middle of them both. Good pressure from Lanzini, and Rice wins the ball off Gundogan there. Fornals just takes it around Cancelo, who will, I think, receive a yellow card for his troubles. He will. A lot of yellow cards being dished out to Manchester City today. It's good that they're now receiving the yellow cards because, my God, they needed it. My God, they needed it. It shows that we're starting to at least do something, that they're starting to receive yellow cards. They were receiving yellow cards in the first section of the game. They're receiving yellow cards in the first section of the game where how do I word this? When we were not on top, but when we were making moves, when we were doing things, that we were sort of trying to do stuff then, right? But instead, what we got was a second half where the first half where it died. Them starting to pick up yellow cards shows that we're starting to get a little bit more into this game. Lanzini's on the ball here, stepping up towards Manchester City, lays off short to Ben Johnson. By the way, in the middle of all that, Cresswell has now been taken off. Cresswell is now off, and Kufau has come on in his place. Interestingly, leaving Masuaku as the left winger and Kufau as a left back. I would have suspected the temptation would have been potentially change the three at the back and you bring Masuaku back as a wing back, or just put him as a left back in general. But no, he's kept him out there as a winger, and Kufau has come on in his place as a left back. We'll see. There was something I saw. What did I see? I am not going to Brighton or Chelsea. No. I'm not going to get to a game in 2021. I don't know about 2022. We'll see. For now, I've got this, which is a job. This is work. Essentially, I get paid to do this. So we'll see, Steve. But I would like to, hopefully, even if I don't go to the actual game itself, I would like to go to like the boats beforehand or hang about beforehand, see some people before running back, which would have to be a home game, before running back to leaving like, say, 2 hours before, so I get enough time to come back and do the watch along or whatever. So we'll see. But yeah. Yeah, definitely not 2021. We'll see about 2022. Good interception from Declan Rice. Tries to bring the ball forward, but just instantly crowded out by Manchester City again. I'm getting a flipping pillow. Give me a sec. I'm grabbing this little cheeky Simpsons pillow I have because I need it for my back because I'm an old man who's just broken, apparently. Just a broken boy. Here we go. Marge bowling. There we go. There we go. Now I can sit. Now I can sit comfortably and analyze effectively. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. There we go. Who's dropping into centre back now? Kufal's on. It's the same as it was back for Kufal at left back, Zuma, Dawson, Johnson. Masuaku's always been playing as the sort of as a winger almost. He hasn't really been playing as a wing back. He's just been on the wing. So it's exactly the same as it was. Exactly the same as it was. Can't you do it from the stadium? I don't trust my internet. Budgie, I'll be real. I don't trust it, bro. I would look. It might be something I think about at some point. Do a watch along on a boat? It's potentially. It might look if we can figure out the internet situation because it's not a great. The internet in that park is not the best. So if we can figure something out, I wouldn't be against it. Get other people to come onto the boats. You know what I mean? Do a little cheeky group watch along. I don't know. We'll figure. Maybe we'll figure something out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll figure something out. But I don't know. Like I say, not 2021. Maybe 2022. We'll see what happens. Second half of the season, we see what happens. Johnson trying to do something, hooks it away. This is better from West Ham. Last 5-10 minutes, been better. Certainly not been too bad. Made some stuff happen, but not quite at a stage yet where we're figuring it out. But it has been better. Still look a little bit too much like passengers at times, Mikel Antonio specifically, but we'll see. We'll see. Charlie, me and Scott will cover for you. I don't doubt you would. I don't doubt you. Like, what's wrong with you two? That would bang. Now that would bang. Now none of my nonsense. That would bang. Good tackle by Ben Johnson. I'll tell you what, Ben Johnson's had a fairly good game today. There's been times where he's made mistakes, but for most of the time, he has done relatively well at stepping up in a difficult game against Raheem Sterling. There's been some issues, but it does look like he has played all right. He has played all right. Fornals tackles the ball from Consolo, loses out for a throw-in with a really weird shaky cam. Sports Club again, anywhere in that park just has poor internet. I mean, potentially, but I don't know. It's not like my internet's that great either, to be fair. But we'll see. I totally have fallen. I was just bumping into each other there. Good play. So we'll see. Well, like I say, I might try and figure it out here. Have you not had a shot yet on target, Stevie B? Oh. Ben Johnson's approved this comment. Yeah, I agree with you. I wish I had baby bells. I am bellless. For the day. To whoever was asking, I am bellless for the day, unfortunately. We do not have access to the bells. We do not have access to the bells. My TV is skipping around like mad right now. Skipping around like absolute craziness. Played out wide to João Cancelo. Manchester City link it through. Sterling tries to cut inside. Declan Rice stops him. That's what I was going to look at. Stats. wanted to see the stats. Let's have a gander. Yeah, still two shots, one on target. Just a depressing situation to behold. Better than we have been, but still not good by any stretch of imagination. Still not good. Gundogan to take the corner out on the right hand side. Little cheeky 1-2 plays it in. That's a good corner again. Why are Manchester City, a team of noted small gentlemen, doing better at corners than we are today? When we are a team of big boys. Could someone explain to reference an excellent Vine? Do you know what I mean? I don't understand how that works. How can you counterattack when City is keeping for their back four back and we only keep Lanzini and Antonio up? Yeah, we've not got anywhere near the numbers forward we need to. Not got anywhere near the chances of we just don't have the numbers. It's too difficult. Charlie, I have a baby. I'm going to cross my fingers and consume it. Get your bells in chat if you can. Wish mulch on well, because we're going to need it. Terrible pass from Aaron Cresswell. Go straight back. Scenes. Sterling out on this side, tries to take on Ben Johnson again, who tries to just run him out of play. Sterling does manage to pull it back across, but Craig Dawson with the block goes out for a corner. 20 minutes to go. Has been brighter. Still nowhere near good enough, but has been brighter. The snow has completely subsided. It's completely subsided now. It's barely, I don't even know if it's actually snowing at all anymore. The pitch is completely fine. Whipped in from Gundogan from the corner, just off the first man, Johnson. You know what I mean? I do this sort of nonsense for myself only. Second half possession, we've had better. We've had more than the first half. It's 27% for West Ham. Not in the entirety of the first half, to be fair, that last 5 minutes, but Steve 50, I mean, look, let's be real. Steve 50 is not wrong. We're still in it. We're only 1-0 down. We shouldn't look realistically. Manchester City should be further. In the amount they've had it today, the amount they've had the ball, the amount of shots they've had, they should be further ahead than they are. They're only one. So we are still technically in this game in that sense. I still do believe that West Ham could smash and grab this, and I would be more than happy to do that. But as Stevie B says, in possession, we look like rabbits in the headlights. We really do. We don't know what we're doing with it. It's always panicked. It's always... Sorry, big old yawn there. Out of nowhere. It's always panicked. It's always rushed. And there's never much thought to it. And that's why that's why I didn't want to see Lanzini for Benrahma. Is it didn't feel like a significant enough change. It wasn't a change in shape, it wasn't changing anything. It just was what it was. It's just like, oh, okay, we've taken that guy out, we brought another guy in. It's like, is it going to change? I don't think so. Gundogan plays it out to Sterling. He has Cancelo just on the inside of him. Finds him. But the thing is, from Manchester City, as much as you would probably watch this game from their perspective and think you should be further ahead, as much as you probably watch this game and think, oh, we could and maybe should be. Oh, comes in close. Good save by Fabianski. He just comes out and stops it. As much as you would think, it would be a good opportunity for City to be further than one ahead. Realistically, and it's similar to our performance against in midweek, where we were playing at 100 miles an hour, but it suited us. We were just calmly going about our business and calmly getting the win. You know, that we weren't under any sort of pressure as much as we could have been 5-0 up if certain people had taken their chances. Really, it suited us. And it's the same thing with City here. Corner in from City, cleared away. It's the same thing with City here. Declan Rice does well, plays it forward. Mikel Antonio, do something with it, please. He's won a throw. That's what he's done in our own half. Not what I was hoping for, obviously. It's the same thing for City here. They're not playing at 100%. They're not screaming. They're not doing a lot. But at this rate, they'll get the win because we still continue to not look like scoring. After Masuaku coming off now for Jared Bowen. And that is all of West Ham's 3 substitutions made. We have made our bed to lie in. That's good from us, I think, to some extent. That's at least a significant change in personnel. Off Masuaku is going to try and take it past people and then probably get the ball in. Jared Bowen's going to cut inside and go for goal a little bit more. We have a natural right wing on the right now with Jared Bowen. Hopefully that could do something, but that is all 3 of our changes made. Jared Bowen's now on for Masuaku. Alongside Ben Rama, who of course came off earlier, and Aaron Cresswell came off with an injury just after him, for Kufal at left back and Lanzini. So we'll see. Antonio's isolated. Don't disagree with you. I think he's been bad, but I don't disagree with you. You know, West Ham stepped up in class when they attract so many trolls. It's nice, to be fair. They've not gotten any better. They're still terrible, but there's new ones at least. 15 minutes to go. West Ham still in a struggle in the situation they're in. Is it time for the chocolate ass clips? Okay, so just in case you don't know, we don't have the baby bell today because no baby bells, but we do have Bouchard Belgian chocolate, dark chocolate, which we got from someone. Now, I don't like dark chocolate, and nor do I trust this package whatsoever. But if we feel like it's time, if we're desperate enough to where we just go for it, if I get three votes for the chocolate, we've got 1. Clips will be the first one. If you've got 3 votes for the chocolate, I'll put the poll out and we'll see what happens. Do we need it? Do we need it for the boys? Do we need to deploy the chocolate? What are we saying, people? If we get 3 votes for it, then I will put the poll up. That's it. Another long ball right into the bed, but bro, it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't eat that chocolate. Go for chocolate. Eat it for the lads. Okay, right. Well, we've got the votes in. I will initiate the poll. The poll is being initiated. I've not clicked on the thing to be able to initiate the poll, so if you give me a second, because for some reason I haven't clicked on it, which I didn't realize until this exact moment. Here we go. All right, here we go. The poll is going up now. There's a poll currently in the chat. You have until we'll say 79 minutes on that exactly. Whatever it says. Do we need to consume the Bell replacement? Let me know. Not a single shot from West Ham in this half so far. Not a single shot. None. Not one. There's the first one from Rice from range. Nowhere near going in. Pointlessly taken, but whatever. At least there's a shot, I guess, and it's on target. But West Ham with a good possession, good spell here. We've got the ball. We've got enough people forwards. I mean, Manchester City have got a lot of people back. But West Ham at least having a good position with a lot of players in and around. Well, not a lot, but just significantly more than we have. Ben Johnson, Tries a Cruyff turn, it goes out for a throw-in. Shame, he tried. Chocolate oranges, I wish. So I saw someone else saying orange. I don't have any oranges, so I couldn't. But chocolate, I flipping love a chocolate orange. A Terry's chocolate orange is a beautiful thing. Just pointless shot from Declan Rice, but it's a shot at least. I've never had Hershey's. I've heard it's not as good as Cadbury's, but I've never had Hershey's. I would be willing to. I'm willing to try any chocolate. To be fair, I was doing a thing the other day with a chocolatier for work for a different job I have. I was doing a thing with a chocolatier and we were talking about it. She makes Belgian chocolates for a living. I asked her, is making fancy chocolates ruining cheap chocolate for you? She went, nah, dairy milk's good. And I was very happy about that. Just checking my work calls. How is Fancy United's back? How are we doing? I'm in pain. I've got the back pain that we were talking about the other day. Firmly got that, so I've got the pillow back out. Also, West Ham, we're getting there. To be fair. Antonio winding up for a long throw. And it goes and hits the first man. Good work. Last couple of seconds of the poll. Let me have a look. What we saying? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. 71% said eat it. We're eating it. Again, I don't like dark chocolate at all. But for the sake of the boys, flipping it. Fabianski making a save. Oh my God. Fabianski making a save. A last-ditch save there. Made me very concerned that I should have consumed the chocolate earlier. I'm going to pop it in. Oh, no. No. Oh. Not happy. Right, whipped in from the corner from Man City. Nothing to come from it. Sterling tries to do a little something, can't. Mikel Antonio does well to defend from Raheem Sterling there, to be fair. He's not done much today, but he did that relatively well. Antonio started to wake up. Why does Antonio wake up for the last 15 minutes or so of games? Is it a situation where he's trying to conserve everything throughout the game and then it gets to the last 15 minutes and he's like, right, now I can just go through it without being concerned about losing steam halfway through? Is that what's going on? I can't tell, because this is another situation where Antonio is beginning to wake up right at the end of this game and we needed him for the flipping rest of it. Like, what are you doing, bruv? Before that, quicker. It's just not good. It's too bitter for me. I don't like it. It's not for me. I've never liked it. I've never found a dark chocolate I like. It's a shame. I've tried a lot, but it's not for me. Lanzini with a foul against Riyad Mahrez. A lot of people not about it. I have, but try the Liver King diet. I don't know if I want to. Won't score in 900 minutes, let alone 90 if Johnson is afraid to cross in that one time. He does. It flies higher than the upper deck. Yeah. You're not wrong, Bloodless, mate. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. It was a little bit like that. Fernandinho's getting ready to come up from Manchester City, who, despite their incredibly weak bench and attacking manner, haven't needed it. Haven't needed it at all, have they? The health experts say dark chocolate is better for you, but seriously, who eats chocolate for health benefits? Yeah, I can tell. Listen. You tell me it's better for you, 100%. I can agree with that. Do you know why I know? Because it's not as good. Because it's not as nice. So obviously, it's healthier. I can put 2 and 2 together and figure that bit out. But no. But I've done it. Hopefully, you know. We'll see. Bowen just ran into João Cancelo there. Like in that, like he was running forward and Cancelo was there, and then he went, "Here you go, João, have the ball, mate." And then he gave him the ball. Disappointing game from West Ham perspective. Very disappointing game. Not over yet by any stretch of imagination. Since the subs, we've looked significantly better. More energy, more everything. But not enough. As of yet, not enough. Maybe that'll change, but as of yet, not enough. Bowen on the ball in the centre. Antonio just not doing anything with him. Out to Johnson. Johnson plays it short to Lanzini. West Ham again, they've got the numbers forward. Souček's in a nice position to attack it. If we can just cross the ball, we end up playing it back. Dawson just battling for that one. Fair play, Craig Dawson does well there. Lanzini plays it back again. Rice. Souček's really caught here. He's caught in what he needs to be in defensive mode in, because we're just not getting the ball out wide to cross it into him, and we're not doing anything with it in an attacking sense. Johnson tries to play it across first time, does win a corner. Well played. Here we go. Okay, this is something. This time, don't do this stupid thing we have been doing where we kick it and it's the first man. None of that. All right, let's kick it and let's hit the second man. None of that first man nonsense. What's annoying to me is it's an actual tactic. Why are we doing it? What's your favorite chocolate? It used to be Galaxy Caramel, but I don't know what it would be now. I'll eat most of it as long as it's not dark a bit. I don't know. Let me come back to me. Let me think. Corner out on the right hand side. Bowen to take. Looking to try and whip it in. He does. Oof. Edison looks to have hit that one away. There was Souček was in there. Dawson was in there. Zuma was in there. There were a lot of opportunities there, but it doesn't come out. And now Manchester City on a counter attack, trying to play long ball forward. Vlad Kufal does very well to stop that one. Vlad Kufal does very well to stop that one from happening. Zuma was sprinting back full pace from the corner to try and catch back, and because obviously him and Dawson were both forward. I saw him start to sprint, and it concerned me greatly, but it was well dealt with West Ham. The long ball out from Johnson ends up going straight back into the hands of City, because of course it does. However, it was a good moment there. It was decently defended at least. I saw someone say boring chocolate fact. I quite like a boring chocolate fact. Oh. Declan Rice drives forward into the area, tries to put it. I said try to play it across. He doesn't. And he knows he's messed that up. And he's getting wound up by the City fans. Boring fact, chocolate is actually poisonous. Cocoa leaves used to be smoked. Good. He picks up the ball, he starts driving with it, and he just keeps looking up, and he just runs out of space. He just doesn't hit the ball across. It's really well defended from City. Ends up just throwing snow about in a huff. Fernandinho comes on for Raheem Sterling. Them just shoring it up now, closing off the game 1-0. They've done it professionally, they've done it easily. A lot like us in the last game, just calmly going about their business, making it work. Nothing big, nothing spectacular, just quite easily gone about their business and made it work. Be interested to see the reviews today for this match. See what the people are thinking. I find games like this where they're just disappointing and quite bad more interesting, because I like to see what people are thinking. Because most people will point fingers at individuals or whatnot, but I'm interested to see what people think about what actually is the problem here and why it's happened. But of course, as Ironix says, to be fair, it ain't over yet. It definitely isn't. We still got 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time. And we have looked better in the last little short while. So it's not like it's a completely lost cause now, like it was for a significant portion of this game. But will that change anything? I don't know. I don't know. But I find it so interesting that Mikel Antonio seems to be coming alive in the last 15 minutes of games. And for the rest of the game, just looks completely pointless to the world. Just completely pointless to the world. Bowen. Just easily dispossessed by Laporte. And now Manchester City tries to play forward. Souček does well to stop Bernardo Silva coming forward in full flow there. And then tackles Gabby Jesus. Good work from Thomas Souček. Good work. Corner to Manchester City from nothing really. They just sort of ran it towards the corner and flicked it round left, right, and centre, just trying to do anything, not really with any sort of big effort or fuss about it. They win a corner from against Ben Johnson. Corner on the left-hand side from Manchester City. They've gone for the short corner. Gundogan lays it into Jesus. Takes it past one. Cancelo, Gundogan, Jesus again trying to link up triangles. Can't quite do it. Mikel Antonio couldn't quite get the flick from Lanzini and Jesus. Short to Fernandinho. It's done. It's 2-0. It's done. Match is over. They deserve it by such a significant distance compared to us. Not even close. Not even close this game. Terrible. Awful. Fernandinho gets the goal to make it 2-0 to Manchester City. Very disappointing. A rough game. Manchester City deserve it more than you can even really describe it, to be fair. It wasn't a good corner. And there was an opportunity where Lanzini manages to sneak in and almost gets the ball back going. But it's just Antonio can't get a touch on it. And again, Manchester City just lethal. All of the time, just lethal. Gabby Jesus coming across in a good position, pulls it back for Fernandinho, who's in the D, standing completely free, who slots it home. And it's a beautiful finish. It really is a good finish from Fernandinho, to be fair. You can't dispute that. It is absolutely perfect. Gabby Jesus finds him. He's in complete space, and he just slots it home. 3.5 minutes left of added time to try and do something here. And they're through again, Manchester City. Bernardo Silva digs it. It's in. Offside. Offside. I'll say it now because I feel like a lot of people are going to start leaving because we're being done in right now. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here. Like the video. I am live for a watch along every single match day without fail. Declan Rice, who's... I've got words to say about Declan Rice, which I'm not going to say, but Declan Rice loses out on the ball there. And then Manchester City just go flying up the other end. Bernardo Silva dinks it over Fabianski, who's... It is what it is. Yeah, thank you for coming. Subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff if you do end up leaving. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, let's do man of the match, shall we? It's about that time. It's the Hammers Chat man of the match. Where you, the chat, the lovely people of Hammers Chat, get to decide who your man of the match is. Most amount of votes that I see from here on out, I'll put some markers in the chat. If you see a bunch of lines in the chat, that's where it's from. Any votes past that point, the most amount of people, the most person who gets the most votes for man of the match will be awarded the man of the match award. I don't know if there is anyone to say, but then again, we are where we are. Wally with the 999. Thank you very much, Wally. I appreciate it, my friend. The one thing we have learned is chocolate don't work. Back to baby boss. We have learned that. Not good. It's not happened. No is the answer. Fair play. Fair play. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. What have I got that thing here? I do. Hang on. Use this for the first time in a hot minute. Use this for the first time in a hot minute. Gosh, there we go. There we go. You'll have to see it. You'll have to see it. Thank you very much, Wally. Appreciate it. Genuinely appreciate it, my bro. Manchester City just calmly playing the ball around now with just over a minute left. Let's have a look at some of these votes, shall we? Cancelo, Deck, man of the match, the guy who cleaned up the snow. Perkins needs to be started. There's a big call, Jamie. I can't lie to you. The snow shovelers, who've got 2 so far. Referee man of the match for not stopping that first half. Yeah. Proper boring game. Yarmolenko, why not? Man of the match for me, the snow for delaying our loss. Man of the match is Dawson for Man City. Yarmolenko had no negative impact on this game. You love to see it. Cresswell. I always thought Masuaku was the key to the game against Manchester City. That's the reality. We'll see. West Ham, they weren't. No, we both know that, GP. I went last time and I checked. I didn't this time, so I can't prove it, but I'm fairly certain they won. I ate the belt and then the chocolate after and counts that all as power. Mate, we've had a mare here. Chocolate does not work. We've learned this. West Ham have tried something. They can't do anything. Amazingly, the Hammers chat man of the match. Oh my God, Lanzini. It's 2-1. Okay. Sure. Why not wait right to the end? Lanzini has just absolutely whacked that one in. My God. Imagine if we had done anything in this game. Manuel Lanzini, right at the depth, literally in the last seconds of the game, just turns and hits an absolute holy moly. Seeing that again, he turns around on the half volley, facing the wrong way, swings a leg at it, hits it. It's posted in top bins. Unreal hit from Manuel Lanzini. And it's the last touch of the game. There you go. It's over. And I'm going to pause it because I can hear Wonderwall. And as much as Wonderwall was not a bad song, I just don't want to hear it right now. My God, Manuel Lanzini with an unreal hit at the end of that game. 2-1 is the final score. Disappointingly for us. What can you do? An absolute worldie from Lanzini. Unfortunately, though, it happened after our Hammers Chat Man of the Match award, which goes to the people who shoveled the snow. Congratulations to those lads. Congratulations to those lads. Fair play. I was about to announce it as he just absolutely swazzed it in top bins. But mad. So stick around because we'll have a live match review in just a minute with Gonzo. Once it's ready, I will be spamming that link in the chat for you to all have a gander. Like I said, once more, we are live every single match day without fail on this channel with a watch along. We have build-ups, we have live reviews, we have all that stuff. So make sure to subscribe, hit that little bell icon, not the baby bell icon, just hit that bell icon to make sure you don't miss any of them. Yeah. Good stuff. A little bit. Phil almost feels a little bit better now. That Lanzini's just absolutely scored a worldie. Almost feels like we didn't just get absolutely turned over by Manchester City, which, in case you weren't watching, we very much did. But yeah, mad. Catch you next month. Yeah, catch you next month. Good to see you, bro. I'll see you then. I'm hyped. Everyone, Arsenal fan circle. I will be there next month. Cheeky Arsenal preview for that match. I think Antonio whacked his head away in for Jamaica. He was bad before that, though. This is the thing. Is like I don't disagree that he's not been good since he returned, but he wasn't good before then. It's weird to me. He's starting to have this tendency to come alive in the last 15 minutes of games, but before then, just being completely and utterly lost. Just not like he's almost not training, like he's almost trying to conserve energy until that last 15 minutes so he doesn't run out of it. And then at the last 15 going in and going wild. But in reality, he should be doing that kind of from the start. That's more useful to us. If you're making a bigger impression earlier on in the game, you don't have to have that kind of situation. But I don't know. That's a speculation on my part of the way he's doing it, because it keeps happening where he's not having very effective games at all until the end, where he seems to be livening up and starting to do stuff and starting to step to people. And I feel like maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I can't tell you for certain, but I feel like that could be the reason. Antonio needs competition. Yeah. Johnson was poor also. I think he started the game poorly. I think he got better as the game went on. I think he dealt with some situations well, but I don't know if I would be able to sit there and say it was a good game overall for him personally. But I think it wasn't the worst game he's ever had. Budgie, See you soon, bro. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming. While we wait for Gonzo, because Gonzo's just setting up. I do want to have a cheeky look, just a cheeky final gander at the stats if we can. We ended up having 5 shots, 3 on target, and it all came towards the end. We had one on target in the first half, and you can see 1 here, and then that goal right at the end, which is so far that you almost can't see it on the diagram there. Yeah, you can see that from the performance bar, the ratings bar. Again, that opening 15 minutes or so, was that 15? Yeah, they look good. Look, opening 15 minutes or so, we were in it. We were doing stuff. In fact, what did that say at that point? But then, as you can see from there, it's basically just all Manchester City in terms of just dominating that game. All Manchester City basically non-stop shots, non-stop just peppering the goal. 9 on target, 19 overall. Pass completions significantly higher. It just didn't happen for us. It just didn't happen for us. And whatever you think why that is or whatever, yeah, it just didn't. And I don't know what you can do about that. When you're not really turning up like that, I don't know if it's a personnel issue. I don't think it's a tactics issue. We spoke about Masuaku and stuff. I don't know if that's true, but we move. Bigger thing, the review is about to start. So thank you all for joining me. I genuinely do appreciate it. Remember that we are live match day every single match day, all of the time, non-stop. We are live, and so make sure to subscribe and come back again sometime. What I've done is I've started copying and pasting the word YouTube in. Ignore that. Ignore that entirely. There we go. So, and the end of match day is, of course, the review. So make sure to go and have a click on that. Have a gander. Go and enjoy yourselves. Dissect. Oh, bless me, like 4 times. Dissect exactly what went wrong. Thank you for watching, everyone. I shall see you soon. Come on, you irons. Deploy the boys. All that good stuff. And yeah, disappointing, but it is what it is. See you later, everyone. Go join the review. Bye.